Hello everyone, it's Pinay New Yorker live streaming from New York City. Welcome to the live stream. Hi Maria Aguirre, Billy Greg Lyron, of course. Welcome Greg, kamusta na? Ano na nangyari sa ating journey? Give me a moment Maria, I'm just going to check something before I can decide if we are giving you a mod or not. Victor Argueta, welcome to the live stream. Where are you chatting from? Victor, I just started, so it depends. This is Pinay New Yorker live streaming from New York City. As you know, I'm a Filipina and a New Yorker, so I do this in 2 languages. Oh my goodness, Victor, you warmed my heart. This is the second day that somebody gives me a gift within the first 5 minutes. I am just overwhelmed and I hope it keeps coming. Welcome to the House Kapitbahay USA. If you can just give me a second, friends. I'm still logging on to the laptop where I usually go to channel and connect from there. Maraming salamat. Victor, I am so overwhelmed. Like I said, this is the second day that I have been greeted within the first 5 minutes, but you did it very quickly. Even before I could give my rules, give my greeting and everything. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gift. 29 jewels right there from the gift from Victor. Oh my goodness. I try, Victor. I'm not perfect. I always say that I'm human, so I don't claim to be the best of anything. I leave it to my viewers and my friends to judge. I always try to be kind. That's the minimum that I can say. So thank you so much. And I always trust God through Victor. Oh my goodness. Again, very early. I always feel blessed when people come in and I always ask them to say a prayer for me before they end their day. And my prayers have been answered. And I feel like when you come into the live stream and speak about God or bless me, you are bringing more than just blessings into my live stream. You are lifting my spirit up. So thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I return the blessings to you, Victor. And maybe next time, and you go live, oh my goodness. Please make sure to subscribe to the live stream. You will see me here Sundays to Friday. I take Saturdays as a break. I might go on tomorrow because it's a long weekend, but I usually am off on Saturdays. Like I said, I'm a Filipina live streaming from New York City, so you will hear me speak in 2 languages, Tagalog and English. But you can be sure that if I say something in the native language, I will soon translate it into English. And para sa mga kababayan po, kapag ako po ay nag-Ingles, agad-agad ko po yung tatagalugan. So it's always a back and forth between the 2 languages. And again, Victor, thank you. I feel like you're a message. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for blessing the live stream with your presence. And I also had somebody come in before. Jory, welcome to the live stream. Besides Kapitbahay, Victor, of course, was there. And then Maria Aguirre. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to go by order. Medyo nagulantang ako kay Victor. This is the second day that that's happened, that within the first 5 minutes, the jewels come. So I always appreciate it, whether it's a greeting, a blessing, or, just new people coming into the live stream. It is something that I really appreciate. At parang nakakatabang puso po talaga yan na, lalo na pagka may mga bumabalik galing sa labas na parang meron sila nakikitang dapat balikan. So for that, I am always grateful. So let me just go into the live stream again. And of course, Billy Greg, tinanong kita, okay na ba? Kamusta na ang ating journey? I hope we are doing well. I'm trying to help Greg, who is Billy Greg Lyron. If you can please jump to his live stream, or not live stream, I'm sorry, his channel. Kailangan po niya ng help sa bananas. Oh my goodness, Victor. On the screen, I didn't see all the jewels that you gave. I had the same, one of my rules is no flooding, but you can always flood me with jewels. Somebody else did this yesterday. I'm not going to complain. So again, just a reminder of the rules. Oh, I'm speechless. That's rare. Let's observe courtesy and kindness, please. No flooding and no dropping of concurrent live stream links. Kung hindi kasabay ko po, please, out of courtesy, please do not drop links of live streams. You can drop links to your house, your premiere, your your shorts, your vids, but no live stream, especially those that are concurrent with mine. Also, we'd like to ask that you please afford respect to the host as well as to every member of the live stream. If you show disrespect to any member of the live stream, even if you are not attacking the host, you will be booted out. I do not time out. So let's just go back to Maria Aguirre. Where are you chatting from? Let me just go back up and read up. Hi, Maria. Welcome to the live stream. Watch your channel. And again, a reminder to the houses in the live stream. Yung pong mga naka-gray, sadya po yung naka-gray. They are gray because they are not channels. They're not content creator channels. So ayoko pong ma-confuse sa mga content creators and magdikit. Hindi po sila magbabalik ng sub. I get a lot of watcher channels here. So that is one thing that I want to delineate. So ang distinction po niyan, if the channel or the participant is in gray, that's a watcher channel. So no need to connect po. Okay. So thank you so much, Victor, for the early surprise. Like I said yesterday, somebody also flooded me, I think, with over 200 jewels. So thank you. And then Kapitbahay came in. Maraming salamat, Kapitbahay. Aren't you live right now? Thumbs up. Welcome to the live stream. Jory Love Food Reviews is already in the house or was in the house and already in blue. So mga bahay po yan. Maraming salamat ulit, Kapitbahay. Darren Dobson is in the house. Thumbs up 3. Thank you so much. And keep the jewels coming. It's so funny, right? Because my second rule is no flooding, but I keep saying the jewels are an exception. Garza, welcome to the live stream. Is this Victor? Hold on a second. I'm just wondering, is this you, Victor? This is my alt. Darren Dobson says, Darren, this is 9:45 Eastern, right? I just want to confirm because like I said, I always think it's 10:45 Eastern and then I forget that the Philippines is now 13 hours behind us. Oh, thank you so much, Victor. Welcome to the live stream again. Happy Thanksgiving, Darren Dobson. And Darren is greeting everyone who is in the house. Oh, you are a gamer. Garza, yes. So why is it Victor Argueta in one and Garza in the other? I'm just curious. Victor says, if I run out of yours on this account, I'll give you on this alt. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for blessing the live stream and for the jewels. Again, I get overwhelmed. I mean, it's not even the size of the gift. It's really the gesture because a lot of us have the jewels. And I was looking it up yesterday because a lot of content creators are curious why some have it and some don't. Well, apparently the first requirement is that you either be in the United States or Taiwan. So isn't that strange? Only another country, Taiwan, is given jewels outside of the United States. It's on the website. It's on the YouTube website. So anyway, the second is that you get the jewels if you have an AdSense account. So no AdSense account, they said, no jewels. But I'm thinking also you are given this depending on certain activities. Now for the AdSense, the US and the content creator part, two of my channels were able to get jewels, and also you have to be doing vertical live streams. So Take 5 NYC and Pinay New Yorker got their stash from YouTube. So YouTube gives this to you sort of as an incentive. And then when you give it away, the recipient up to the end of, I believe, December 2025, there is a plus 50% bonus that YouTube is tacking on. So for example, if I get $1 worth of jewels, YouTube is giving me $1.50. So it's not publicly publicized. I don't know if that makes sense, but that seems to be the case. Thank you so much, Garza and Victor Argueta. Oh my goodness. I must start playing games now because most of the people giving me the jewels are gamers or people who manage gamer channels. So yesterday, it just came, and I said, why don't you just give it in one sticker? And there was a reason. He was telling me, like, I think this was the only way it could be given. So he kept flooding me. Keep flooding. Who am I to say no? Hi, Yard Foods. Welcome to the live stream. Oh my goodness, you just said hi and you're saying good night already. Is it late where you are? I think it is, right, Garza? Yeah, but I only play sometimes. But the only part that I want to be when I grow up won't be like a creator like you stuff. Oh, you don't want to be a creator. Is that what you mean? Yard Foods, looking nice. Thank you. I went out, spent the afternoon with my son and his girlfriend. We had a fantastic lunch. I'm in a food coma. I'm not having dinner anymore because I can still taste the food. We went to what we call it's like a little Manila here in Queens. So we went to a Filipino restaurant and we had a fantastic Filipino meal. I brought home a third of the food, so I have dinner up to I think Sunday. So I am taken care of. Yard Foods says it's night in Jamaica. Aren't we the same time zone? It's currently 7:15 in New York City. Garza says, "Oh, I got spaghetti for lunch." You know, I love spaghetti, but my body does not process pasta as well anymore. So every time I eat spaghetti, I can be sure 2 days later, at the latest, I will gain another pound. And I'm getting old. I have to stay healthy. Yard Food says okay. So thank you, thank you. Garza, can you just clarify that? Did you say you don't want to be a content creator, or is that what you want to be? I love pasta, don't get me wrong. I always have pasta in my kitchen. So that's my go-to food. And sometimes I will make the spaghetti sauce with the meat, and then I put in an onion and I season all that. I have it ready in the fridge. Then I will cook the pasta as I eat. So like for just one serving usually, and then I try not to eat too much. Garza says, I like vegetables like stuff that are fruit or veggies. Oh, that's good. You are a healthy eater. Good for you. Can I ask though? You said, do you do games? Because we were all curious how people were getting the jewels. So I know I got the jewels because the ones that were given to me by YouTube to give away, right? I got them because I do vertical live streams. So yeah, so we are just curious how the others, because it seems that you guys get more. So for example, I got an initial stash of 5,000 jewels, which I have given away to other content creators who can receive them. So yeah, so we're all sort of, that's why I was researching. So last night, that's what I found out. Only the US and Taiwan are able to give and receive jewels. And then it involves doing vertical live streams, and then also, what else? There is that current promotion where if you receive one, you get 50% plus of the value that you receive. You get it once a week. So you see, I didn't even realize it until, because sometimes YouTube will remind you, like if I log on to, if I went, let's say, if you have a live stream and I go into your live stream, then YouTube will remind me that I have jewels to give away. But that's not always the case. It doesn't always happen. So it's sort of like we're a little confused by how you're getting it, and how you're supposed to what are you supposed to do to be able to get more? So that's the question among a lot of content creators who sometimes get surprised that they have the jewels. But of course, I discovered this around 4 to 6 weeks ago, and then people started giving it to me. So it's been, it's like, and then I didn't even realize at first I got a happy poop. And I thought it was a prank. So I booted the person out, but the gift stayed, and I felt bad. I really felt bad about that, because it's like I did not mean to boot out that person, but unfortunately I did. And I hope, I don't know how to undo it. Garza says, yeah, I get gift thing once a week. Oh yeah, that was my cousin said, oh, what do I have to do and stuff? And I said, like, once a week they give it. No, but I still think it depends on what you do, because my stash hasn't been replenished. So from the 5,000, it went down. So I'm going to check. I guess I will check on Monday. Because I think for YouTube, much of the recalibration when they give stuff or they renew, or like, the hyping, it renews on Monday. So I would think this one renews on Monday as well. So it's a very new thing to us. And like I said, the confusion is some people cannot don't seem to have it. So the first thing that struck me was it had something to do with the vertical live stream. Since I only live stream vertically, I guess that's why YouTube is giving me the stash that I got. But yeah, it's hard to find somebody else to give it to. So what my other content creator friend, MD168, and I do is that we exchange gifts. So that's a little hold on. I just need to find out if somebody I need is. I was hoping to catch is online. I don't think so. She is not there. Okay, so actually have a video premiering in a bit. Let me just pull it up. Uh, I was actually just planning to publicize the video as well. I am good with that. If there is, I don't see many of the usual live streamers on. So let me just pin this. Just Melcat Friends is already there. I had connected with her. So thanks for the support. Let me just share this here. So we are going to, if people can jump, that would be great. And that would be really, really appreciated. Hold on, let me just go back to this. And of course, I lost the live stream. Okay, hold on a second. Here we are. Snow Bear Steve, welcome to the live stream. Snow Bear, maybe you can help us too. So I've been asking Garza. He started my live stream with a gift. I got a couple of jewels. So we were all wondering, I mean, we being the other content creators, how people were getting it. And I was researching last night and I found out that principally, I jumped but not very high, says Snow Bear. Basically, it has to do with the vertical live streams, and then you have to have an AdSense account to be able to give and receive. And only the United States and Taiwan are able to receive and give jewels right now. So Garza just shared Garza just flooded me with some jewels, so I'm very happy. And Snow Bear Steve has actually also given me jewels, so thank you for that. Garza says, "Oh, you can share on your laptop." I never know. No, the idea of the jewels actually came about to encourage people to do more vertical live streams or something to that effect. Snow Bear Steve, any input on that? We're trying to learn more about the gifting and the receiving of jewels. So Snow Bear Steve is one friend who gave me a ton actually a while back. You tried to give me 5, but only 5 went in. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I think YouTube has a cap. I read it somewhere. So anyway, we're all agog about this. A lot of us don't know what to do or how some people are getting it and some people are not. Garza said, "I'm trying to click the link with my mouth and it's not with my mouse and it's not working." I don't know. Is there a cap? One other question is there a cap of what you can send and receive? So I think there is. So because Snow Bear, I saw it come in, and then in the final tally only 5 came out. So mine come from beta testing Google Apps. The understanding is that they're not very profitable, but right now, but will be if it catches on. So I think the profitability is because it's not open to everybody. There are a lot of sort of like requirements. For example, you have to have an active AdSense account. So that means you have to be connected to a monetized account. So 2 of my accounts are able to receive and give. The smaller channel was given 2,000 by YouTube. This one got 5,000 initially, but I've been exchanging it with another content creator, sort of so that she can get her. She gives it to me, I give it back to her. So that's the way it goes. And then I forgot the J of the end. So yes, and then it's not available to everybody. So again, like there are content creators wondering why they're not able to give it or see it, even if they're on a vertical live stream like mine. So I think what YouTube wants is that both sides be able to participate or have participated in vertical live streams. Snow Bear Steve, right? And Google is flooding testers and other accounts to saturate. Keep it coming. Like I said, my number 2 rule is no flooding. But you can always flood me. So yesterday, there was someone else who gave me like, I think 200 jewels or even more. Uh, so I said, why don't you give it in one sticker? Because there are stickers that are 1,000 jewels or 1,000, I don't know, gifts. And he said that was the only way he could do it. So it was 2 jewels per click. So I think you guys are seeing the gifting a different way from the way we see it, because we're seeing it as live streamers. Garza. I forgot to say that I just wasted $29,401 on a spider hoodie. Garza, you could have given half of that to me. I'm kidding. Snow Bear Steve, I know every few days I get 50 to 2,500 jewels for free. Yes, so they gave me like 5,000 maybe 3 weeks ago. But I think it depends on what activity you're doing. So because you said you're doing beta testing, I think you get more. And it's not for pay. So the others who don't get the free actually are given the option to buy it. But like I said, why will I buy? I'm trying to earn off of YouTube. Pita Melark, welcome to the live stream. Garza says still have 10,000. Oh my God, that's a lot. I have like only over 1,000 left. So there's this buzz. So, we're all trying to guess. And I tried to read up on YouTube's website yesterday. So on the YouTube side, that's how it's working for us. But I think you guys are getting it off of Google. So I might become a gamer. Like I would have the time to try to understand all of that, right? I mean, if I had any inclination, the only games I really play are Boom Beach. I used to play Clash of Clans. Now I play Wordle, but I play that on the as a subscriber of New York Times, and then I have a few solitaires here and there. Snow Bear Steve says, "Yeah, I think they want to see how receptive everyone is to it. People are curious because they feel bad that they can't send or receive. They see it when it comes in. So like, let's say I send a floating heart. My viewers will see or somebody sends me a floating heart. They will see the floating heart come in. Or if you see, the banners come in for the number of jewels that you gift me. Garza said, oh yeah, I used to play Clash. Garza says they used to be my favorite. And what does Garza says? I still have a rare. Oh, you got cut off. Yeah. So I was proudly playing Clash of Clans with my family and my son. And sometimes the funny thing is I'd scream across the living room and say, I'd call out to my son and ask him to donate what do you call this? Dragons to me or whatever else I need. That was fun. He was probably around 12 at the time, 12 or 13 or 14. Now he's 21, but I have surpassed his level. Snow Bear Steve, I think it's YouTube version of the TikTok gifts. I see. So they are testing it. They have to widen the scope because right now there is excitement in the teams that see it, but there's frustration when they realize they cannot get it or they cannot give it. So there's always the question of them not being able to see the revolving gift, right? So I always have to explain there's a revolving gift icon next to the dollar sign. So they do see the dollar sign, but not everybody will see the revolving icon. So, and then again, we were all puzzled. How do you get it? So as far as my research on YouTube went, you have to sort of be doing the vertical live stream. That's the number one thing. Garza says, when you imagine Clash, I'm playing right now. Yeah, it's been a while, and then I transferred phones. So my problem with the game center is when you transfer phones, for a few levels, you have to start from the bottom and then it will catch up, even if you sort of log on with the same username. I also do Boom Beach. Those are the only games really that my patience and my older mental capacity can go for. Babes Life in the US. Welcome to the live stream, babes. May utang pa ako sa'yo, Snow Bear Steve. Now, I don't test social media type stuff, but I think that since I spend on super chats, maybe they're including me in it to test it out. I don't know for sure. That could be because but the super chats actually come out of a separate account rather than the AdSense. So for us content creators, we cannot receive and accept unless we have an active AdSense account. That is how we actually get our revenue from YouTube, right? Which is the Google AdSense. So I would think you guys do Google AdSense too as testers, right? Babes Life in the USA, good morning. Garza, Elementary school are used to have this phone, and I will just be like playing Clash. How old are you, Garza, by the way? If you don't mind me asking, I'll tell you how old I am. Stay tuned, host. I'm cooking breakfast. Oh, you're 18. Okay, so that's good. Because I think that's the number one requirement for the gifts. You have to be 18. And now YouTube age verifies, right? So sometimes I get surprised. There's an account I haven't logged on for a while. And when I log on, it says, you have to verify your age. So I always take the picture. That's the easy. I don't want my documents floating out in ethernet in the ethernet. Snow Bear Steve says, right, but for my beta account, Google knows that I have Nest products, all my Gmail activity and other apps, so I know they know. Oh well, I believe you. For example, when I try to connect one account with the other, they actually know which one is older, or I would I believe that, and I think they have the capacity to do that. And it, even if I don't understand all the testing that's happening or that's going on, I do know that it's all synced up. So it's all synchronized. I'm just checking because I do have a premiere at 7:45. I wonder why I made to 18. Snow Bear Steve says I'm 44, much older. I'm 59. Hello. Don't talk about being old. Victor Argueta says he is back. Thank you so much for coming back. Again, so there's all this buzz because I belong to a group of Filipino content creators, and we're all sort of like wondering, okay, those in the US, we know we're the ones who can see and excuse me, receive the gifts. But the question was who was getting it and why are they getting it and why are the others not getting it? Snow Bear Steve, well, you look younger than me, Pinay. Makeup. And again, Asian skin. So I always say to people, there's a scientific explanation. Meron pong scientific explanation kung bakit mukha tayong mas bata sa kanila. Hindi tayo kasing bilis nila magkulubot or wrinkles. We don't get wrinkles as quickly as Caucasians because we have more melanin in our system. So there is a scientific explanation. There's no beauty secret to it. It's just all about us having certain I don't know what is that a mineral, or is that a it's something that's part of our system. So we have more of it, that because we are darker. Snow Bear Steve, I'm still convinced that the fountain of youth is in the Philippines. You know why? We are a very cheerful and resilient people. So we always find the positive in things, and we try to smile and laugh even in the midst of an earthquake, a calamity, a typhoon, flooding. We find the good in that, or we try to cheer ourselves up. So we are a self-soothing people. So we have a very good way of responding to the adversities of life. Garza says, I'm not gonna lie, you and Snow Bear look more older than me. I look like I'm 16 because I have dreadlocks, and people keep on saying it looks like, and I'm saying, oh, I'm 18. Oh, you're gonna have a difficulty. You're going to be carded left and right. So Joy Joseph Launch, not makeup. Good day, amazing host and everyone. Thank you so much, Joy Joseph, for joining us. Welcome to the live stream. Just a reminder to people, I have a premiere at 7:45. I don't have any live streams on. I don't think AnnggingFe is on either. So I am not confident I will get any support, but I just want to premiere it because I have other I have other videos in the pipeline, and I don't really want to hold it back. Silly Minion, love the outfit, twin. Thank you so much. Joy Joseph Lanch. All right. Garza, do you only do YouTube? Yes. I am present in the other social media platforms, but I am only present. I don't create. So my focus, I used to do Instagram a lot, but it was more of a personal account. I wasn't trying to monetize or earn off it. So the only earning platform that I am on and actively involved with is YouTube. And I don't know, I wouldn't call Amazon influencing being I'm not even fully there, but I am an Amazon influencer. But because I am a client, I have been an affiliate even before they started the Amazon influencer thing because I have a weblog. I write in a weblog. So that was my main reason for becoming an Amazon affiliate. But yes, I'm basically just present here. I am on TikTok too, but I don't really create for TikTok. I just am there. So what I did was I got my name in all the platforms to make sure nobody else gets it. So I'm there under two names. So this is the one, and the other one is my Etsy shop, which is called Gotham Chick. Yes. Snow Bear Steve says, wait. I am waiting. Pinay New Yorker is waiting. I don't think anyone's live. Everybody is out. Oh my goodness, I'm the only one who's live streaming, I guess. My usual partners in crime are not there, so we will premiere on our own. Joy Joseph Lounge. I like how you changed your wallpaper. It's giving and this looks good. This was what I went to last Wednesday. It was they had blown up the balloons for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And I had gone there. Oh my God. It was quite the journey. So I saw Spider-Man up close. No Bear Steve, accept the virtual items module. Creators must sign the new virtual items module agreement in YouTube Studio to activate the gifting feature and receive. Oh, I see. We see that. Actually, it's in YouTube Studio. So you get the option to earn off of. That's what I've been telling those who are monetizing their channels. It's not automatic because there are agreements you need to sign. So first, you're able to choose memberships and gifts, I think, for the 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers. Once you hit the 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers, you have the option to turn on watch page ads. So I think I don't know that people are aware they're supposed to do that, but for us who were monetized before the two tiers. So like when I was monetized initially in Pinay, New Yorker, there was only one. You could only get monetized if you had 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So the 3,000 and the 500 came in after my first channel was monetized. So at the time, it was in or out. So you were either monetized or not. And when you came in and you were monetized, you were given all the options. It was like sort of like a blanket offer that, okay, this is how you will earn. I noticed with the new agreement, you actually have to trigger and read. Snow Bear Steve, are you in the YouTube partner program? Yes, sir, I am. So your gifts have helped me to get more revenue. Thank you. Mehdi Hassani, hello, I'm watching you from Iran. What's the live topic? We don't do topics here. This is an ongoing conversation. Right now, we're talking about gifting, which is a new function, the gifting of jewels, which is a new function and revenue stream that is being afforded by YouTube to YouTube Partner Program members in the United States and Taiwan. We don't do topics. Babes live in the US. Hi! Hi sis Babes. Nakita mo ba yon? Sa tabi ng dollar sign mo, may umiikot na parang gift. May umiikot na regalo. Ibig sabihin nun, meron kang pwede ipamigay. Walang charge sa'yo yon. YouTube gave that to you so you can. Mehdi Hassani says, okay, very good. Snow Bear Steve, Mehdi, the real topic why Pinay looks 25 and I look 55. Snow Bear Steve, don't worry. The lines will disappear and you'll see that you will be glowing more once you have moved to my home country. You're going to make me miss Manila all the more. Maybe the air is different. It's a different kind of pollution. Maybe the food. I always used to say it's the diet because we eat, our staples are processed a different way or hardly ever processed. So, our fish come out of the ocean and we eat very little, not as much as the processed food that's being sold here in the United States, for example. All our milk are loaded with all these vitamins, all these boosters. The cows they come from are eating all this. You get what I mean? It's not the same back home. Snow Bear Steve. So, Pinay, what I'll do is start sending the gems to you from now on. I have just been spreading them out to random people here. Oh my goodness, Steve. Thank you. So, the difference between you guys and us is we have $100 threshold to get paid every month. And sometimes for like, and I've said I've told this story. The first 4 months of the year, I was really slacking off. Like I hardly uploaded. So my first paycheck for the year, although I got paid for in January for December, my first paycheck for the year came in April. So I'm trying to tell people you really have to create, you really have to be consistent in order to earn off of YouTube. Now, this is not my primary source of income. Of course, I do have a day job. It's more of a passion that I really enjoy. And like I said, if you think I am giving you joy or I'm lifting your spirits up listening to me, you also lift my spirits up. Like how you say, I look like I'm 30 and you look like you're 55. Snow Bear Steve, yes, I understand. Garza says, I understand too. Garza says, you don't want us to spread, we can still do it tomorrow. You are very welcome to spread it out, Garza. But if you feel like giving it to me, you can flood me anytime. AI, oh my God, oh mother, I am sick. Call the doctor very quick. Let me call the doctor very quick. Snow Bear Steve, so what hurdles do you see as a content creator that could be helped with scripts or something? One thing is I think YouTube has been glitching a lot lately. So yesterday, chats were being disconnected, and then I thought it was just me. And then it said trying to reconnect and then successful reconnection. But I saw it in my chat, I saw it in another streamer's chat, and I saw it in a premiere that I went to. I'm premiering in 5 minutes. So I don't know. And then another thing I've seen is that if I open a live, like right now, my live stream on the phone I am using is not going to help allow me to chat. So I'm chatting either through my phone or through the laptop, through another device. So I don't know why that's happening. Oh, speaking of possibilities and wish lists, there are things that the Android OS can do that Apple is not able to do. I am wondering why Apple is not the main focus. So for example, I can only use a picture as a green screen. Android phones or the Android OS can actually green screen a clip. I can't do that on an iPhone. So I don't know why. Garza says, oh yeah, yesterday that happened to me. But with that part, my live got kicked out and my computer shut down. Right? That used to happen to us, but the disconnection was a new thing. And like I said, I thought it was me and my connection. Garza says, hi, Snow Bear Steve. I've been experimenting with coding and keeping things on my own websites, specifically for things like views and other analytical content. Anything you'd like to see in reports? I think, they're offering a lot of information. And I'm actually one content creator who looks like the time that my viewers are there, how much of my subscribers are coming back. Top of my head, I have nothing to think about except that point that I mentioned. I would have thought that Apple would be their primary OS, but it appears not. Because there's also another creator feature for YouTube Studio that's only available to Android. It's not available on the Apple OS. And that's a problem for me because all my devices are Apple. So it's not working. Snow Bear Steve. Well, Android is Google, so they are going to do things extra for us. Oh, I see. Because a lot of the Chinese-made phones, everything but Apple uses the Android OS. So, so that leaves us at a disadvantage. I know people think that if you're using an iPhone, you're supposed to be more uppity and all that. I don't buy my phone, so my phone is from the company. But that restricts my ability to maximize YouTube Studio. But I do a lot of my editing on the YouTube app. So I do use an external editor for my long form videos. I use Power Director, right? And once or twice already, I've gone back to iMovie. I was so surprised. They have really moved mountains. They're like 500% better than the first time. Garza, I'm a capture your name just in case I don't know how to spell their name. I don't want to like lose the videos that you make because I like them and stuff. No, just subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so that you will always know when I am here. I'm usually here Sunday to Friday. Snow Bear Steve, yep. And that's a huge benefit for Google, so they want more native users. Garza says, oh, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, now I'm being advised to get a cheaper phone when next time I'm in the Philippines. There's like $100 phone, no name brand that's not available here that I can maybe use to screencast because I cannot screencast. I can only greencast photos. So if I want to screencast, like do a silent live stream with me just doing this and just doing repeating this. I can only do that with another OS. Are they giving away Androids? I can I raise my hand for one? Snow Bear Steve Garza, hit notifications as well, buddy. Thank you so much. Because you guys are used to doing it on a different interface. So we as YouTube content creators sort of like are more used to this. Garza says, Snow Bear, I didn't know because people kept on saying that, but until I saw this video, I know why I have to hit the subscribe, but I don't like fully watching strangers, but I like these videos better. Thank you so much, Garza. I'm always heartened when people say they like what they see here. Because it's like, I don't offer much because I don't sing. It's really just me yapping away. I don't sing, I don't dance, you know. It's like, it's a very vanilla live stream, so there's no political talk, there's no, nothing controversial. I don't try to get people too excited because I like to wind down. Hold on a second. Snow Bear Steve. Well, I'd say maybe get a cheap tablet, same cost, bigger screen, and better hardware. No, that's why I'm planning to get it from the Philippines when I go home in March. They already recommended two brands. One is Realme, and the other one I think is Redmi. I don't know. The real Kwani. Oh, I am so sorry. Then you have to leave the live stream and go get cleaned up. Again, we're trying to have a very chill conversation here, so you seem to be in distress. So I would advise you go to the next live stream. Snow Bear Steve, she's very good at engaging, so definitely turn on notifications, buddy. Thank you so much, Snow Bear Steve. I try. YouTube account moderator. Oh, this is a new one. YouTube account moderator, warning, your channel may be banned in the next 24 hours due to community guideline violations. Oh my goodness. This is original. Snow Bear Steve, can we please report this? It's a channel that names itself Service Notification. So it really looks like an authentic channel, and then there's a subscribe button. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to report you. You're not a YouTube channel. Wow, very original. The name of the channel is Service Notification and the handle is YouTube Account Moderator. Joined November 25, 2025. Report user. Harassment. Impersonation. Oh my goodness. This channel is impersonating someone else. Yes, it's impersonating YouTube. Violent threats. Yes. No, let's do the impersonation. I think that will get YouTube's attention. Hate speech, spam, and scam. Okay, next. Your channel. Whose channel is being impersonated? YouTube. It's pretending to be a YouTube channel. It's pretend. Okay, this is not good. Oh, I know what. At YouTube. Because it's asking for the channel that's being impersonated. There you go. This channel does not exist. Oh, I know what. YouTube creators. Creator Insider. Hold on. I have to find the right channel. It's not letting me. Hold on. YouTube creators. What's the name of the channel for YouTube creators? Is Oh, one word. YouTube at YouTube creators. Okay. Hold on, hold on. You know what? I'm just going to do a different harassment and cyberbullying, impersonate violent threats. Spam and scams. Just give me a second. Oh my goodness, none of these are my issues. There you go. Okay. Anyway, we are set. I am going to have to hide you from channel because people might start believing you. Oh my goodness, my premiere is ongoing. I am going to have to jump there. Just give me 1 second. This is really a very, very busy day. Where is my pinned? Of course, it's not there. Hold on, hold on. There we go. So those who can jump, please, I am currently premiering. We have a video we are premiering. So I'm sorry, service notification, we're going to have to hide you from channel. There you go. Snow Bear Steve seems to be in something Pinay. I'm sorry. It is fake. YouTube account moderator says it is fake. It is a fake channel. It was just created today. So it's like, oh my goodness. It's like, submit. You are really giving us a difficult time here. So anyway, yes. Me too. Snow Bear Steve is crying. Garza, good job, Pinay, for dealing with that. Garza, YouTube account moderator. YouTube account moderator. Bruh, I said nothing violent. You're impersonating YouTube. You're not YouTube. And you are trying to scare people, and you were just created on the 25th. So, really now? Hotcakes Tyler, hello bestie. Garza, please don't do that, right? I'm not a cyber, it's not cyberbullying, but you know, you are scamming people into thinking that you're actually part of YouTube and you're not. First of all, they will not chat like this. They will notify us via email. Garza says why. Snowbird Steve is just laughing out loud. Lady Panda Kek, standby ko sa premiere mo, Sisi Koya, at kakagising ko lang. Welcome to the live stream. I can see you there. Maraming salamat, Lady Panda Keks. Snowbear Steve, I was hoping you would read his replies. No, I was reading it. Hotcakes Tyler, that's facts. LOL. Yeah. So it's like, okay, first of all, YouTube will not say, warning, your channel may be banned in the next 24 hours due to community guideline violations. So first of all, they don't warn. They will just write you that you have violated the YouTube community guidelines. They're real. Please don't say that, which is true. The community guidelines are real. Seems to be in something Pinay. Anyway, dealt with. I am sorry. I am hold on. Somebody saying why are there nasan mga tirador ng LC, and I have had to say there's no last chatter in my premiere. So sometimes there's a last chatter contest going on with the premieres and they give away like less than $1 to the winner. And I don't do that because I have a hard time figuring out who the last chatter is. And it's just like, I don't like the feed just jumping up and down because people are trying to win 80 cents. Excuse me. And I want to see who's actually there. So anyway, we have hidden the YouTube impersonator. Garza is laughing out loud. Garza says, YouTube account moderator, please don't do that. Your account will get banned in 24 hours. Garza says, for one person. No, but I have to say that was original. Even the avatar, he made sure that he had the YouTube avatar. But if you go to the website, he has a different name, Service Navigator. So he couldn't use YouTube in the name because I don't think YouTube will allow it. So unless you're an authorized YouTube channel, YouTube will not allow you because, we do run our names by YouTube and sometimes it'll say that name has already been taken. Please choose something else. So Hotcake Styler is saying, wow, again, we are here. Ala sila. So like somebody was saying, why aren't the people who keep hitting for the last chat are not in my premiere? I said, because there's no prize. That's another funny thing. Hold on. We are in the premiere right now. I took a video of the 7 train traveling from Flushing to Grand Central the other day. So I'm sorry, that's sort of like an inside joke among the Filipino content creators. Yung mga nagdudot-dot, diba? Lady Panda Kex, 9:15 upcoming. Anong oras yung 9:15 mo? Pilipinas time ba yan? Kasi 8:15 sa amin yan. So just want to verify ha. Kasi minsan kay Darren, dyan ako nako-confuse, naka 10:45. Pagtingin ko ng 10:45, ay, iba na nga pala ang oras namin. Garza, are you allowed to put another pic of the premiere? Yes, we can change it. Why do you want me to change my pic for the premiere? What's your suggestion? Pinas time. So yes, that's 8:45. So yes, we can do that. Sandali. Let me just go to my channel. Pinag-uusapan namin yung gifting kasi pinalili para nila ako ng jewels. So we're talking about that. Let me just pin kita, Lady Panda Kek, sandali. Upcoming. Hindi ko naman ma-edit yan pag pinin ko, diba? 9:15, so 8:15, short video only. Okay. So we'll do that. Garza, but it looks cool, but I'm kind of getting scared of it every time I try to fall asleep and just give me to nightmare. But if you don't want to, I can just look away, but I can still hear it. What is scaring you? The picture? Is this the one? Or the premiere? I can change this one. Hold on. The black screen. I mean, the green screen, right? Of course. I have another one. I hope this is okay. This one's Buzz Lightyear. Tell me if it's still scary. Or we can just change it to something. Hold on. This might even be scarier. Hold on. That is not a problem. I don't mind changing that. I thought you said the premiere. But this one, the background, I can change that. Hold on. Let me just choose another one. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, the premiere. Hold on. What do I need to change? Now this one. So this is not the premiere. My premiere is on another channel. So that one has a different picture. Is that the one scaring you or this one? So this one is good. I can still change it. Hold on. I have another one that I would have wanted to use. This one. So that's where I usually am. Okay. That's all right. Thank you so much, Garza. It's not a problem. Okay, there you go. Yep, this is good. Yes, I love this place. I have a lot of videos about it. So thank you so much. No worries. I mean, it's very easy. And I usually just choose what's easiest. That's better. Thank you so much, Garza. So Garza did surprise me, or Victor. The first minute I came in, what did you say? Do you want something? And then I said, depends. And then he gave me jewels, diba? Hotcake Styler. Hey, I be in that area sometimes, bestie. Good for you. It's a very, very busy place. Garza says, call me Rec Jordan. Hotcake Styler. Yeah, it's always a lot of people. It's always teeming with people going in and out. Sorry, I didn't want to flood your eardrums with my my sneeze. I'm glad I caught that. Sometimes I try to stop and then it doesn't come. Oh my goodness, that's the worst. Hold on, let me just check the premiere because if anybody comes in without a mod again, I'm going to get screamed at. Ayan, so thank you so much. Ayan, so I'm trying to offload my videos, as not as fast, but as more efficiently than I usually do. I have a quite a backlog, and wasted vids or wasted content is wasted revenue. So of course, I'm trying to keep this and the new channel on its feet. Take 5 NYC was recently monetized. I'm trying. Oh my goodness, Carlene is back. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. Carlin, thank you so much. Appreciate it totally. Garza had actually started the evening off, and sometimes we Filipinos have this superstition that when you start with a good sale, or when you are able to sell the first few hours, it will be sale after sale after sale. So that refers to stores. So as a content creator, again, the surprise just keeps coming. Thank you so much to you for the support. I really appreciate it, and it's very timely. Revenue is calculated at the end of the month, and YouTube pays out on the 23rd. 21st rather. So usually sometimes it so happens that sometimes content creators are sort of not able to bridge the minimum, and that can be very frustrating, especially when I was starting. That happened a lot, and it took me like almost a year for the revenue to normalize. And normal is very relative, so it doesn't mean it's a lot of money. It only means that it's coming and I am getting paid. So yes. Garza is asking, what color do you like? Oh, sorry, let me read up. Hotcake Styler says that's a perfect meeting area. Yeah, a lot of people meet at the clock. And Garza says, what color do you like? My favorite is fuchsia pink, this one. So I usually have that in a, I even have, my toys are in the same color. My nail polish is in the same color. I have a lot of shoes are hard to find in that color, but I am able to find it. Thank you, Carlene. Garza says, oh yeah, what's your favorite color? I usually ask the same question that I answer for the people who ask me things. So if you ask me how old I am, I have to be able to ask you how old you are. Mine is purple, green, red, and blue. Oh my God, Garza, that's a lot. Purple I like. Green, I'm one person, and that's the favorite color of my mother and my youngest brother. I'm not particularly fond of it, so I don't hate it, but it's just that it's not a color I would usually wear. So I do have greens in the hints of blue like aqua, but not green. I think you have to be a certain skin tone and personality to carry it off. I just feel like I don't, but I can do like red, really loud red or loud pink. Garza. Hotcake Styler, I know how old you are. Yes, indeed. Snow Bear Steve. So I went surfing around for about 50 streams and no one has any idea about the jewels. See, that's why they are asking me, because a lot of them come to me and message me privately or will ask in their own live streams about it because they think I know the answer. So I said, let me find out. And then yesterday, there was someone here also who like flooded me with jewels. And like you guys, he does a lot of Google activity because he manages certain websites. So he gets a lot of them. But the funny thing is he couldn't give it in one bulk or in certain bulks. He had to give it. So he was really flooding me yesterday. Keep flooding me. So anyway, Snow Bear Steve, also I think we can all agree that orange is the best color. Okay, so I have a confession to make as far as orange is concerned. I didn't used to like it, but my 3 bosses ago, my boss was Dutch. and their national team's color was orange. So for some reason, it suddenly opened my eyes. But now I like orange because I think it's one way to stand out. And again, not everybody can wear it. It's like pink, baby pink. Not everybody can wear it, right? But certain people can get away with it. I like it when men can get away with it because in some men, it doesn't look quite right. But some men, no matter how they carry themselves, it just looks good on them. Garza, snow bear kinda, but I like it. Garza says orange color. Snow Bear Steve, orange is grows on you color. I agree. So it's not like red or blue or those colors which are like that's my favorite. This one is sort of like you have to sort of like get used to seeing it or you have to get used to wearing it. And now I have like I think I have around two or three blouses that are orange. So Garza says, I can't spawn emotes. No, Nightbot doesn't like it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get rid of Nightbot. I already took him out of the moderator lineup for YouTube, but I think I have to turn him off from my account with Nightbot. Garza, don't mind him, but just don't do too many emoticons. He also doesn't like all caps because he thinks you're mad. I'm sorry, it's a failed experiment using Nightbot. So I said, let me try this. So I was able to trigger him, but he keeps scolding people. Garza says, okay, so don't mind him. It's one of those things that we tried. One is good. Thank you. So it's one of those things that we've had to contend with. I really tried. I thought it would help, but now I'm having such a problem with it that I almost turned it off totally. I just can't. Snow Snowbear Snowbear said, I love you, Nightbot in all caps. And of course, Nightbot said, Snowbear Steve, suboptimal. Stop spamming caps. Warning. It has a mind of its own. It timed out one of my regulars before for, he always comes in all caps. Not for anything. He's not screaming. He's not angry. It's just the way he types. For some people, that's the easier thing. They really do it in all caps, right? And he got timed out. He hasn't come back yet. Garza, he's getting mad now. It's warning. It warnings now. I love you, Nightbot, and I love Nightbot. And he still said, justice delivered. Oh my God, I hope he didn't time you out, Garza. Garza, are you there, Garza? Hold on. Oh my goodness. I hope he did not time you out. Hold on. Okay, no. I can see if he did. It did? Oh my gosh, please, guys, stop playing with Nightbot. I don't know what to do with Nightbot. I really thought it would help because some people who live stream silently use Nightbot. Sort of like, it's an automated greeting, right? So whenever someone came in, the host didn't have to be there to say hello or MLSO or, give all those greetings. Garza said justice delivered. So you can't shut him off. No, I think I have to turn him off from the Nightbot account. I'm trying to figure out how to get in there again. So to turn him off, to turn him on YouTube, I had to add him as a moderator. So I had to sort of manually put him in the settings. I took him off there already. So he is off my settings, but I think Nightbot per se is still sort of ruling where when he appears in my live stream. So I'm gonna try again this weekend. I guess I haven't really tried very hard. Oh my God, I just have to go back to the premiere because people, again, they might be there and I will get scolded if they are without the mod. So anyway, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. We are on our second hour. Thank you so much. Garzan, excuse me, you cannot. Do not try because if you block him, he might block you. He is, I think he is only second to the algorithm in terms of power. That's all right. Stop. Just don't mind him and stop. As long as you don't do a ton of the icons. No bear, no Garza. He will deliver more justice. Oh my God! Just between the two of you, I can leave you two alone. Talking about Nightbot, and I'll just be laughing my off here. But people are being original tonight, huh? I have to give it to that YouTube account, Service Navigator. It's like, really now? Seriously? So he's gone. We've already put him in timeout, and I hope he doesn't start scaring other content creators into believing that they are in danger. You don't know how we panic when we even have a hint that we are being warned or that there has been a strike. I have not, but people are sort of always talking about it when they hear they have done something wrong or they had a strike or something to that effect. So we try to avoid it. Really, it's not something that we want to happen to us. I know of people who have been demonetized at one time or the other, and what happened is it's a very long and arduous process to appeal. So I never really read the community guidelines because I said I don't think I'm going to do anything to violate, or I don't plan to do anything risque, and I've always decided that my channel will be sort of very vanilla. So I said I didn't need to, but there was a question that popped up and I still ended up reading everything. uh Garza now says Nightbot is kind of cool but more better. See, he is back. So we have to keep him going, and what do you call this, we just have to give him a break. You never know, Nightbot can be helpful when he wants to help. Hold on a sec. I don't think MBTV really went online today. Yep. She is not there. Or is she there? No, she is not there. Why? And I thought she was editing yesterday. So anyway, uh, Garza says Nightbot, excuse me, let her speak. Garza says, bruh, I'm cooked again. Excuse me. I'm gonna be right back. Let me just grab a drink. I'm sorry. Oops, oops, oops. So back to the discussion of the jewels, Steve and Garza. I'm actually very tempted to sort of do a short video explaining the gifts because a lot of people are not even aware until YouTube tells them they have gifts to give away. So I actually wasn't even also aware until I saw that, or I think it was because somebody gave me something. So until somebody does give, you don't really sort of get any awareness because there was no big announcement, only that there were gifts, but I guess nobody paid attention. And if only, and then they're only paying attention now because I told them it converts to money. I mean, it's not the big lump sum of a super chat, for example, but the jewels actually are, it converts to money, especially like when Steve gave me 2,500. So at the end of the cycle, the payment cycle, it does. Hold on. Buhay Tindera sa Isla. Good morning, Ma'am Pinay. Now number 1, Garza, it's night. No, Garza Tindera is in the Philippines, so it's morning there right now. It's actually 9:13 in the morning over there in the Philippines. Hold on. My premiere is done, but Lady Panda Kex is coming. Sandali. Yung nakapin po is magpe-premiere yan. That's Lady Panda Kex from Singapore. So those who want to join Lady Panda Kex, I am jumping over there. Please go ahead. She usually premieres around this time. Masigasig yan. Morning and afternoon may premiere yan. So, go ahead. Welcome to the live stream Buhay Tindera sa Isla. So her handle translates to the life of a storekeeper in the islands. Garza says, "Oh, Garza, Nightbot told me I hope you learned your lesson." Garza, oh my goodness, don't take Nightbot too seriously. I do don't I used to like it. I mean, I love that I was able to make it work. But I don't like that it's timing out people, and like I said, it sort of turned off one of my usual listeners. He wasn't really a content creator. So maybe he's on the road, that's why he hasn't come back. But he always comes in all caps. Garza, what happens if you spam emoji too much? He will time you out. You won't be able to come back until maybe an hour or something. Will it be you from the video, or will it time out? No, it will time you out. You won't be able to come in. So I think until it allows you. So sometimes it times you out for 1 hour or sometimes 5 minutes. I have never been timed out. I am always want to follow the rules wherever I go. So I have never been timed out. I think once or twice, no, once. I went into a premiere. I think it timed me out for like 60 seconds or something like that. Jack Mac, welcome to the live stream. Well, I am good, but I'm sorry I don't do Spanish. I'm a Filipino, so I do Tagalog and English. But you're welcome to stay. It's just that I'm saying I don't speak the language, so there are questions and comments that I will understand, but not always. Garza says, do you like the Eagles of football or the Bears of football? The Eagles I have heard of. I know of them, Philadelphia Eagles, right? And I have one of the officers in my company who is a big fan. So, my knowledge about football actually only extends to the Giants and the Jets, and of course the Patriots. But I am sort of, I know of them, but I'm not really into them. I tried getting into hockey, that sort of got dropped also. Garza says, oh, they're playing today. Who lost? The Eagles? Jack Mac, do a Bible study. I have always welcomed people who come in and who give me blessings and who tell me that Jesus loves me. Unfortunately, I do not have the expertise to do a Bible study. I do recommend, if that is your interest, that you visit Joseph Fields of Texas. He has a channel where they do 30-minute live streams of Bible studies and prayer, and he also does music. So he usually stops by, and he's a regular of this live stream. And yes, unfortunately, I cannot. Garza says 20 out of 15 Eagles got 15 Bears got 25. Okay. You lost me with the 25 out 15. But I will read it. I'm not that I tried to learn about football a while back, but it's sort of like my brother understands it, and he's not even an American. He's not here, and he used to try to explain me. There's a totally different set of players for the offense, and then there's a totally different set of players for the defense. Jack Max says, "Nice." But you are welcome to bless me. I will welcome your blessings and I will throw them back to you. Garza, what is the prayer of today? Today, as all days, we pray for those who have given their lives in service to our country. May they rest in your eternal peace. Guide us to honor their legacy by striving. Garza got cut off. He's typing. I am pausing, waiting for God. By striving for peace and justice in our world through Christ our Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Jack Mac. That was nice, Garza. God bless you. Indeed. Jack Mac, we bless you too. Babes Life in the US. Let's eat. Uy, sarap naman. Broccoli 55. Gemini. Greetings from Minnesota. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Minnesota is in the house. Oh, this is an actual house. Let me just give you the mod. So just to let people know, those in blue actually are actual houses. They're content creators. So we give them the moderator so that the other houses don't get confused. The moderator will enable you to drop your link and to connect with the other houses. Thank you so much for stopping by. Garza says, you too, Jack. Garza says, Pinay. Garza says, you from New Yorker? Yes, I am in New York. I have been here for the last 25 years. So I started creating content about New York because it's where I am. I'm always holding my phone. I used to do it for my Instagram account, and my friend said, you're always taking pictures. Why don't you try doing YouTube? So I did. Jack Mack says, there is too much gossip in this world. It's true, and sometimes I don't like that people try to polarize conversations and turn people against each other. So the other night somebody came in and said, are you a US citizen? I said, yes, I am. And then he said, go back to your own country. So I simply said that unless you're a Native American, I don't think you can lay claim to this country as yours. Really, all of us are immigrants here, and I probably have done more for this country in the 25 years I've been here, and I have paid more taxes than you the 25 years I've been here. And what you are doing, sowing hatred amongst people, is not helping this country go to a better place. So indeed. Jack Max says crazy. And Garza says, Jack, I get you more. Broccoli says, I am doing well, thank you. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I appreciate your warm welcome. Thank you so much, Broccoli. I'm not really very big on Thanksgiving, but I just had a late lunch with my son and his girlfriend. He was with his father, my ex-husband, yesterday, so they did do the Thanksgiving thing yesterday. So I am stuffed. And I am always grateful. So yesterday, my art tag actually for the live stream was always grateful. And I think we don't need Thanksgiving to be always grateful. It helps us appreciate what we have instead of pining about what we don't have or worrying about what we cannot have in our lives or what we cannot solve. Jack Mac, peace to everyone. No drama, please. Exactly, right? So, like I always say, we're trying to have a chill conversation here, but there are always those people who will try to stir up trouble. And sometimes they'll ask questions about, are you taking this side or that side? And I said, I don't do that here because that's not the forum here. So if you want an argument or you want a discussion, there are 100 other live streams. We're just trying to have a sane conversation here. We're just trying to sort of unwind at the end of the day, right? Thank you so much, Jack Mac. I accept that with open arms and open hands, open arms, and an open heart. And I thank you for blessing us. Broccoli, salamat. So are you, you're not Filipino, so I would think you're married to a Filipina? I have, and you are from, did you say hold on, I'm sorry. Minnesota. Because you said salamat, or you just know that's how we say thank you? Uh, Jack Mac again says, God bless the live. Thank you, dear Lord. Thank you for all the blessings of this day. I ask for forgiveness for any wrongs I've committed in my words or actions. Please grant me a 31 night prayers powerful pray. He's writing again. So we will continue the message. I will reread the message when Garza is able to put it in. So, there was a time 3 people came in and just said, Jesus loves you. And I think they were shocked the way I reacted. Because I said, I know. And I think he brought you in to remind me that he hears my prayers too. So I think other live streamers would have a more violent reaction to that or even ignore the message, right? But I I'm very open to that. I wear my religion on my sleeve. My only request is that everybody respect everybody, because there was a time there was a Muslim sounding name participant who was in, and somebody started saying bad things and just, trying to agitate. I said, I'm sorry, but that's why I started that rule. You have to show respect to the host of the live stream and everyone else. So you don't just respect me. If you're hitting any one of my participants, you will have to leave the live stream. I cannot tolerate that. We're just having a conversation, right? Broccoli, no, I am learning the Filipino language and I enjoy learning the language as well as the culture. Oh, is there a special someone back in the Philippines? I'm asking only because then you would be an AFAM. Do you know what AFAM is? A foreigner assigned in Manila. So you are always welcome. We have another friend who pops in and out. I think he's out there surveying who knows about the jewels. Steve. He'll be back. If he's not back today, he'll be back tomorrow. So he's planning to move to the Philippines, actually. He's been there. Have you been to the Philippines, Broccoli? I go home every year, but I've been in New York for the last 25. So, yes. And I also do the live stream in two languages, especially when I know that there is a Filipino in the house. No, I'm not. That's Grand Central behind me. Garza says, Dear Lord, thank you for all the blessings of this day. I grace Oasis 31 night prayers, powerful to pray evening, rest Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of America, 16 night prayers, powerful, simple. Amen. Carlene, thank you so much again. Oh my goodness, I keep getting the jewels, right? I am not going to say don't send. I'm going to say keep it coming. I'm not going to pretend. But it really warms my heart whether it's this form of a gift or this form of a gift, if no matter what the amount is. Like I said, it's the gesture that really warms my heart. Thank you so much. And it's been night after night after night. I mean, like I said, it's the gesture, and you can give that to anybody else, right? But you choose to give it here. Grateful, beyond grateful. So thank you so much. And again, like I said, I always appreciate the people who come in and who try to have a conversation with us. Warning though, this is a very vanilla chat. So those people trying to find a little bit of excitement or trying to start questioning things, we try to keep it simple here so we don't try to get too profound. Garza, today's word from God encourages you to trust in Him, find peace and not be afraid, as His strength will sustain you through daily challenges. Amen. God promises to meet all your needs and work all things. Oh my goodness, Garza, thank you so much for that reassurance. We all think about that, but then sometimes and often we need to be reminded. For the good of those who love Him. Key messages include casting your worries onto Him, living in the assurance that He is with you, and remembering the greatest commandment to love God and love yourself. Right? Amen. Chuck Mac, God bless men and women. I amen to that, Chuck Mac. Broccoli, I have not been there yet. I have a good friend from Manila who helped me to learn about YT and taught me about the Filipino language and culture, and I have many friends all over the world. Well, I'm very happy for you, but you should visit. It's a totally different experience when you are amongst my people. And I keep telling this to foreigners who are planning to visit the Philippines for the first time. You'll be surprised how everybody actually knows a smattering of English. They might not speak as fluently as I do, but an American will never get really lost. Someone will always help. So even if they cannot speak the kind of English we speak, they will understand you and they will give you the directions or get you to where you want to go. So that's something we're very proud of. We're practically the only Asian country that can say that of our people. We have 800 plus dialects, but English is a thread that connects us. It's our second language. So, you should really think about it. The best time to visit is Christmas. We do Christmas beginning September. It's my favorite time of the year. I mean, things can get festive here in New York, but not quite the same as it is in the Philippines because there we all celebrate Christmas. Here in New York, some of us celebrate Hanukkah, some of us celebrate Kwanzaa. So it's sort of like splintered. Garza says a prayer for the people of New York can include a request for their safety and well being, asking for wisdom for leaders, and praying for those in need, such as the homeless, immigrants, and families. Jack Mack says there is always Google for translation. True, but the problem with Google is sometimes it's nuanced. So it will not translate the right way. So Care Bear Steve actually, is it Care Bear? I'm so bad. He actually is trying to write something in Cebuano, but I think he used a translator. So he wants to talk to a native speaker of the dialect, and which is very wise. Uh, Garza says in crisis, the prayer can also focus on bringing justice and healing to the community and encouraging people to use their talents to help others. Thank you, Garza. Lady Pandak X, appreciate everyone, and to our lovely hosts sa pagpasugod. Thank you. Alam mo, wala kasi masyado susugod. Lahat ng kausap ko ngayon hindi bahay except one. Si Broccoli lang ang may bahay dyan. Lahat yan mga watcher channels. Pero nandun ako. At saka si Buhay Tindera sa Isla came from here. So, tinapon ko, sabi ko, punta siya sa'yo. Jack Max says, for a date. I don't understand. you caught me like off guard there. So anyway, yes. Oh, so welcome to the live stream, everybody. Lady Pandakex, I hope that you have a good Friday wherever you. Ay, Saturday na dyan, ano? It's still Friday here in New York. So, maraming salamat din sa pagsilip. Hindi kasi ako nakakatalon sa mga premiere, pero pag may naglapag, pasok ka lang. Lalapag kita. At kung merong pwedeng sumugod, papasugurin natin. It's not that, it's just that a lot of the people, like I said, who are here are not really content creators. Okay, so Jack Mac for a date. Garza says, for Pinay, pray for families facing crisis, for new parents to have guidance, and for children and youth to be surrounded by love and safety. Thank you so much, Garza. I really appreciate it. We are getting very our conversation today has been very enlightening, and I feel blessed that you are all here. So thank you. Broccoli, host, I hope you have a great weekend and all in chat. I enjoyed your live stream. Thank you so much. If you can, if you want to subscribe and know when I'm here, I'm usually here Sunday to Friday, 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. So I do have a day job. That's why it's kind of later. But because it's a holiday and it's Friday, I'm here a little earlier. Thank you so much for stopping by, Broccoli. Maraming salamat. Lady Ann, kabitan mo, channel yan. Lahat na naka-blue dito, channel. So pag naka-gray, watcher lang yan. So hindi magbabalik, kaya wag pag-aksayahan ng panahon. Alam naman nila. So they know that. Kaya hindi mga nangungulit ng mod yan. Thank you so much. Umuulan ng jewels. So, keep it coming. Malapit na ang cut-off. Buhay Tindera sa Isla, maraming salamat sa pagsugod kay Lady Pandakex. Hotcake Styler, good night, bestie. Talk to you tomorrow. Sweet dreams, hugs to you. I am not on tomorrow. It's a Saturday. Garza, Heavenly Father, we come to you with heavy hearts for the people of New York who are struggling to provide for their children. We ask for your divine intervention and provision. Please open doors. Broccoli, sounds good, host. Thank you so much, Broccoli. I will connect later. So anyway, speaking of Garza, I'm doing several volunteer items for Christmas. And we have one where we're giving to a community not too far away from where I am. It's not next to me, but it's in Queens also. And we were given a list of needs and wants. So for example, for the need, power bank, some requested for earphones. These were for children who come from less fortunate families. So we were supposed, for the ones, it would be like a hygiene kit, things as simple as pimple patches. So that's something that my company is sponsoring, but the donations are coming from the employees. Jack Mac, I pray against witchcraft and any evil spells dealing with this. Amen. I think, Jack Mac, when you believe in God, you don't need to believe in witchcraft, right? So those two are really contrary to each other. Hotcakes Tyler says, well, next week, are you showing love back? I am going to what do you call this? I'm going to be back on Sunday, yes. So you have a good evening and have a restful sleep, Hotcakes Tyler. Good night. So like I said, the company sponsors those projects usually, and I'm actually doing another thing during the weekend, and they collect it and they tie up with certain nonprofit organizations. One time we painted a playground, and the kids who were painting with us were at-risk children, and they go to this after-school program that helps them keep themselves focused on trying to get to college. I think that's a very positive focus for a an organization trying to help at-risk youth. Hotcake Styler, bestie, be safe this weekend. And you be safe too, Hotcake Styler. And you have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of the long weekend. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt, welcome to the live stream. How's your corner of North Carolina today? Garza, Pinay, how how do you get that blue wrench? Uh you have to be a content creator. Hold on. I just need to check something. Are you? Because when I checked your channel, you didn't seem to be. So the blue wrench comes with the content creator because we're trying to show the content creators. They usually subscribe to each other. So to distinguish who the content creators are and who the watchers are, I only give the moderator badge to the content creators, those who are actually with YouTube channels that are trying to grow subscriptions and watchers. So, Hotcake Styler says, thank you, beautiful. Thank you, my friend. Have a great evening. Jack Mac, what time is it down there? It's currently 8:35 in New York City. So, we are now 13 hours ahead of the Philippines. So, they are currently at 9:35. So there's a 13-hour difference between them and the United States because of daylight savings time. So that's where we are. And I'm surprised wala si ano no, wala sila MBTV. I didn't see MBTV. I didn't see AnnggingFe. They're all out. Jack Mac, 9:35 a.m. in the Philippines. It's 8:36 p.m. here. So there is a 13-hour difference between us and them. Okay, wala. Post. She say that there's no love? Okay. And I didn't see if AnnggingFe vlog was online. Hold on, let me just find out. She's also not on, I think. Yeah, wala rin, ha? Oh my goodness, wala sila lahat. Jack, Garza says, Jack, where do you live? It's 8:36 p.m. for me. Garza and I are on the same time zone. So sometimes other people are like 2 hours or an hour behind, or even as much as three. So the West Coast is principally, California is 3 hours behind us. The other states, depending on which one, for example, Chicago is 1 hour behind us, Michigan is 1 hour behind, and Wisconsin. Jack Mac, just asking, people are all over the world. Yes, they are. We usually ask also where you're chatting from. Just the state, I don't need the street address. I know sometimes the Americans would just say, I'm in America. And then, and I would answer, I'm in America too. I'm in New York. So yeah, no, it just it helps me frame the conversation better. Depending on what's happening everywhere else. Sometimes there are topics sort of like I want to delve into, or topics that I think I should avoid. So that's the reason why I asked. Garza, Pinay, did you ever play football before? Because tomorrow I have a football game and I don't want to lose. Do you have some tips? Unfortunately, I have no idea about football. Garza, I would listen to your coach. Vijaya, welcome to the live stream. Where are you chatting from? Let me guess. Again, I don't want to make the wrong guess. Sometimes there's one country that if I say they're from that country, they're going to get upset with me. So I'm going to ask you instead. Pedro Rodriguez, welcome to the live stream. Welcome back. Pedro is one of our regulars. I'm sorry, De Ricardo, I can't answer your question. I can't also publicize it. So I think you should go to the next live stream or a very vanilla chat here so we don't discuss those things. Um, sorry, can't help. Pedro Rodriguez says hello. Vijay says, thank you, sister. Where are you chatting from, Vijaya? Oh, Vijaya is an actual channel. We're going to give her the moderator. There you go. Jack Mac, what sport do you play? I'm not a sporty person. I just watch Jack Mac. Sorry. Vijaya says, Indian sister. Which part? I have friends who come from Kerala, Chennai, Mumbai, Delhi, Gurgaon, Hyderabad. I know a lot of places in India, right? No, I have a friend who travels often or used to travel often. He's not Indian. He's I don't know how to describe him. He's white, but he's not American. And then I have a friend in the office who was from Kerala, which I Tirupati near, sister. Oh, where is Tirupati near? And we also used to have Bengalis come in, and they explained. So I know a little about the culture and the geography. And Vijaya says, that's nice, sister. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for stopping by. I'm glad that you bumped into us. I'm going to connect in a bit. If you can just give me a bit of time. I usually will watch one vid. If you can connect with me, that would be great so we can be close. Jack Mac, what is the best food in New York? Oh my, that's a hard thing to answer. I would say we have good New York pizza. Our pizza is different. It's a very thin crust and we eat it folded. It's a little big. Vijaya Benayan near Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Oh, okay. My friend used to go to Chennai. They have offices there. Garza, Pinay, I got a 15 phone Pro Max and I lost. Oh my God, how can you lose that, Garza? You should turn on the Find My iPhone or the location. I don't turn on my location, but I do have my Find My iPhone connected to my devices. So fortunately, I used to lose a lot of phones, but fortunately now I'm very good with keeping track of them. Jack Mac, hot dogs. For me, it's pizza. Hot dogs, yes. But I'm used to a certain type of hot dog that we do in the Philippines. So it's a different kind. I like the hot dogs here, don't get me wrong. And I usually just like it plain with ketchup. Uh, I don't really like mustard. So very little mustard. I'm not the type who puts all the fixings. So yeah, but you have to have the New York hot dog to have the New York experience. Garza, where did you lose your phone? Oh my goodness, that's such an expensive phone. I don't have a Pro Max. I just have the regular. I think I have a is it a 12? I think the only Pro I have is a 12. Everything else is regular. How can you lose it? My goodness, you can find it. Have somebody try to ping it or find it. That's sad. Somebody got lucky, huh? Garza says, don't mind me if I don't text. I'm eating chips. Dirty fingers. That's okay. As long as you're there, you're staying with us. Uh, Garza, what's veggies? Well, there are veggies that, there are now veggie flavored chips, right? I think they even have, I haven't seen broccoli. There was something funky that I saw. Spinach flavored, I think, was it? Uh, Jack Mac, you remember the flip phone? I still have one of those. I have a Motorola that's in the same color in fuchsia pink. Yes, I still have it. And then surprisingly, I found it one time and I charged it. It still works. It just doesn't have a line anymore. But there was one video that was saved there, which I still had on the phone. So that was like, wow. Considering it's probably been, I'd say, that was one of my first phones. 20 years? Wow. More than 20, I think, even. So yes, it's funny though that some people would prefer to have the smaller phones and not the latest and the greatest, because the latest phones are actually bulkier. So a lot of people prefer those that are smaller. And I wouldn't be surprised if the flip phones come back, because the Korea Samsung, I think, is returning the folding phones, right? Yes, Garza, Pinay, one question. You said one, okay? What's the question, my dear? You know any people that does prayers? There's a lot of channels. You'd be surprised. The people who come here who say Jesus loves you, they usually have channels that are connected to praying, or they are part of prayer communities. Joseph Texas Fields, who I mentioned, is one of those who has a prayer channel. And then I bumped into this channel where he only publishes like 3-minute prayers every day. So he'll do one at the start of the day, and they're very spontaneous and very heartfelt. So let me find Joseph Fields, Joseph, and I'm going to pin it here, and you can visit it. Hold on. So his house is actually 9,076 strong already. Hold on. Let me just share. He usually stops by. I'm surprised he hasn't stopped by. Maybe he had something important to do. Hold on. Where is my share button? I'm going to share with you his latest video. Hold on. And then he and his mother do live streams together. And he also does weather, but here I'm going to share one of his here. That's Joseph Texas Fields. You can see his channel. I lost the other one, but I was just sort of like, it wasn't even that I was looking, but I found several websites, and it popped up, and because I opened one, more were recommended. Hold on. Hold on. Garza, do you have kids? Yes, I have a 21-year-old son. And he was just home. So I spent the afternoon with him. We went to an area in Queens in New York where there's a lot of Filipino restaurants. And he was with his girlfriend. So we had a nice meal, expensive but nice. And then a lot of food. So I ended up bringing home part of the meal. And then we went to Target together. We shopped for his stuff, which mommy, of course, paid for. And I shopped for some of my stuff. Then they brought me home. So he does stay in school. He's in the dorm. So I only see him occasionally. But that would be like once a week, or sometimes like this week, I think I've seen him twice. I saw him twice this, no, he came home Wednesday, but last week we were together also. Excuse me. His school is also in New York, so he can come home anytime. Jack Mac, we all need a prayer. Can you pray for us? Garza says, when will he get a credit card? He actually has one. It's an extension of his father's. So his father controls it and sees everything he spends on. He has one of my cards as well. Garza says, I got my credit card. Oh, good for you. You can buy a new phone. Jack Mac, why don't you pray for us? So, please do not lose. The phone is so expensive, especially if it's a Pro Max. Oh my God. The regular phone is expensive as it is, and then you lose a Pro Max. Give it to me, Garza. Jack Mac, you should lead the prayer for that, for all of us that we are here now talking to each other. Sometimes I feel like, I'm a child of the universe, and I'm also a very devout Roman Catholic Christian. Garza says, I sold it for 5K. Wasn't that expensive? Your card or your phone? You got your credit card and you sold it for 5K. That doesn't make sense. Was it the credit card you sold, or you sold your phone? The phone. Why was it 5K? Because I know a Pro Max is like, isn't it 15 or 1400? Who would buy it for 5K? Unless you built an avatar in a game that they needed and they decided. they want. Oh my goodness, that's so strange. That's really strange. Did you visit the website I sent you? That's Joseph Fields. He usually stops by, but it's like he's in Texas, so he's 2 hours behind. So right now it's just it's not even 7 p.m. where he is. No, I did. You said you needed a prayer, and I said, why don't you pray? We all need a prayer. Can you pray for us? And I said, can you pray for us? Jack, I'm asking if you can lead the prayer in that. That's what I said. I didn't skip. I read what you said. Garza, when I went to meet the seller that he bought it and he smashed out my hands and he drove off like nothing happened with the phone. I don't understand, Garza. When I went to meet the seller, he bought it and he smashed out my hands and he drove off like nothing happened with the phone. Oh, so he hurt you and but did he pay you the 5K? Oh my goodness. That's so sad. I hope your hands are okay. They must be okay because you're eating chips. Garza says no. When did this happen? You should report it. And I told you the phone should be trackable. I called the cops. Good. Because the cops would know how to track that and hopefully catch the culprit. Because that's very upsetting. You have to be careful doing that. It was last Monday. Did they find the phone? That's sad. I was surprised that he had offered to get it for 5K because usually that's a lot of money. Right? That's a lot of money for that kind of a phone. It's not worth 5,000 and then he offered 5,000. Did he even pay you? I wouldn't have brought the phone unless he had Venmoed or paid you even just a partial amount, right? Because that's a lot of money, really. So you should be more careful dealing with people, especially when it involves a sale like that, because not everybody is upfront and will be clean with transactions. Jack Mack says, I don't approve of the mark of the beast and robots and chips in people. I don't think anyone would approve of those. And I don't know about robots, but chips in people, I think, are still non existent. But then what do I know, right? There is so much happening around us that we really can't claim to be safe or immune from things like that. Garza, what's your favorite food? Chocolate. Sometimes I eat it as a meal. So like I'll eat the whole, you know how we have those big chocolate bars, the XL, the giants. I can eat one of those as a meal. So instead of having dinner, I will just do that. I will eat a chocolate bar. That's my favorite food of all. And I guess it's also a an indulgence or a sweet treat. So usually when I do that, I give something up because that's a ton of calories and but I cannot deny my sweet tooth. So Jack Mac, ice cream gives me a brain freeze. Oh, you just have to take it slow and I like my ice cream a little melted. Garza says, I eat veggies on the side, Sprite on my table, and I cut the carrots in half and I like just put rice and stuff and eat it. Ooh, that's something. I like carrots with celery sticks and ranch dressing. I do it as a crudité. So that can be with barbecue wings. You're going to make me hungry. You know, I ate a lot for lunch. So we sort of I really over ordered because I wanted the girlfriend who's not Filipino to try some dishes and my son to try some dishes too. And yes, I have dinner for tomorrow and the following day. But I just I enjoyed it. It was really an enjoyable meal and a good way to celebrate Thanksgiving. What was your hottest pepper? In the Philippines, we actually have what we call siling labuyo, which is a very tiny, tiny pepper. I think they call it capsicum in other places. So for us, we call it siling labuyo, and some people actually love to snack on that. And I understand that's even hotter than jalapeno. So the effect is you have to cut it into tiny slivers and then put it in your food and it will really spice it up. Garza says, did you get married when you got kids or do you do not? No. I got married when I was 34. I had my son at 37. So I kind of married late and I had a problem keeping the baby. So I had two miscarriages before I had my son. And after that, I was too old to have more children. And my ex-husband and I had agreed that one was good. So I poured all my efforts into raising my son. So, but I was a working mother the whole time. And yes, he is 21 years old now. And I can't wait for him to finish college. It's his final year. It's his fourth year. Um, Jack Mac says, it was nice talking to you guys. God bless and have a good night. Jack Mac, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that you were here. And I hope that you will come back. Again, if you want to, you can subscribe. Thank you for the like for the live stream. And I hope you have a great evening. Camila Flores, welcome to the live stream. How are you this evening? Camila is a watcher. Thank you so much. We have a lot of watchers in the house. And you are most welcome. Where are you chatting from, Camila? I asked that of all my visitors just so I can frame the conversation better. Kung may mga kababayan pong nandyan, please raise your hand so I know you are there. Hello, Michi Manalo, and uh, nag-hello na, hindi pa nag-hello. Hello, Michi Manalo and Marie Salas. Camila Flores, love your glasses. Warby Parker. Thank you so much. If you're in the States, you would know what Warby Parker is. They advertise nationally. JJ Journey, is that a green screen? Just curious. Yes. I am not in Grand Central and it's evening in New York already. So this was taken one of the days I was passing through. Thank you so much. Garza, I think I will go to New York. Can you tell me some food to recommend? Oh my goodness, I have a lot of food to recommend. New York pizza, New York cheesecake, the hot dogs that J Mac was talking about. They're all in the streets. There's halal food that is to die for. There's a lot of street trucks. In terms of restaurants, I would recommend that you try Carmine's if you love Italian food. Well, Shake Shack is everywhere in the States, so it's not, excuse me, banana pudding from Magnolia Bakery. So that's a bakery that is present in other states now, but they started in New York. And yeah, there's a lot. Depends on what you like. So the street food is what I would recommend. And of course, a bagel breakfast from the food trucks in the morning. Don't get it from a deli or a restaurant. Get it from the food truck. Garza says, did you just say cheesecake? I was trying to find that and stuff for like days and stuff. I went to supermarkets. I couldn't find none until you told me. Yes, cheesecake. We have our own New York cheesecake. I would recommend Junior's. They are based in Brooklyn, but they have a lot of, not a lot. There are sub stores and a restaurant in Times Square in Midtown Manhattan. JJ Journey says, sorry, I'm not trying. Oh, JJ Journey. So I'm not trying to be nosy, but do you have an accent and from where? Yes, I do have an accent. I'm Filipina. Pinay in my name, so the channel is Pinay New Yorker. Pinay in my name is slang for Filipina, as Yankee is slang for American. I am a New Yorker and I have been here for 25 years. So yes, I do have an accent. English is my second language. And no, it's all right. You're not being nosy. That's a valid question. And thank you for asking. Thank you for stopping by. So you are more than welcome to be here. Camila Flores says, you look pretty. Thank you so much. Hold on a second. There you go. JJ, are you trying to grow your channel, or are you just a watcher channel? I ask because there's a distinction. We need to make a distinction in the channel. Those who are content creators usually try to connect to other content creators, so I give them the moderator jacket. I also get a lot of watcher channels, people who are on YouTube really watching channels like mine, so they don't get the blue. So that's the reason I'm asking. Camila Flores says, you look pretty. Thank you. Like I said, can you guys let me know where you're chatting from? It just helps me frame the conversation better. Like I said, sometimes there are topics that we need to avoid, and sometimes there are topics that just need discussing. This is a very chill chat, so no worries. I'm not asking for street addresses. I know that both of you, I think, are in America. So am I. I am in New York. Uh, Garza says, maybe tell them about the blue wrench that they're on so they don't mistake. Which one is it? I just mentioned. So JJ might be a watcher channel or might also be a content creator because it's only 55 subscribers, but there are 436 videos. So it depends. Garza. Camila Flores is asking, how old am I? Would you like to take a guess? I'll tell you the truth, but would you like to take a guess? I won't get offended, I promise. Nobody has really guessed it right. So I always end up I will tell you the truth. I'm 59. How old are you? I told you how old I am. I'm 59. I turn 60 next April. So I don't know if it's the makeup, the lighting, or the Asian skin, because we don't wrinkle as fast because we have more melanin in the skin. So it's a scientific thing. It's not a beauty secret, or it's not a special procedure or creams that I put on. I just make sure I clean my face and I moisturize. Garza, I know. I'm asking Camila. JJ Journey, no, I'm 59. I'm turning 60 next April. So that's close. Thank you, JJ Journey. That's very close. Thank you so much. You're the closest that went to it. Jack Mac, wow, you look like 39. Jack Mac, I thought you said good night. Thank you. No, I'm 59. And it's very rare that people are able to guess the right age. So that's why I always like ask. Sometimes boys will be a little naughty and say, do you have a boyfriend? I said, I'm probably old enough to be your mother. That's always a topic. JJ Journey. Oh, so you're the child. I thought you were the mom. You're the child in the channel. Lady Panda X is laughing, and JJ Journey says, I am 10. Garza, you look like 15. Garza, that's too big of a lie. You and I know I don't look 15. Uh, Lady Panda X, wala bang majowa? Nasaan na sila? Alam mo na wala yung mga Bombay. Lalo na yung na-in despair sa'yo, hindi na bumalik. Camila is listening. Lady Panda Kex, ask me guys. Garza, kinda. Tsaka mga bata. Si Garza, 18 lang yan. Kahapon yung mga kanina nandyan yung mga men. Ngayon mga bata to. So I think I'm always heartened when I find out that there are young people in the room, because it proves to me that YouTube thinks I'm a safe space. Otherwise, YouTube will not even show you my channel. So, parang feeling ni Lolo napaka-safe ko kaya tinatapon sila dito. O hindi ako namimili kasi yung iba diyan nagbibigay ng jewels. May isang ganyan nagbigay sa akin ng mga ilan ba 'yun, 150. So, ano 'yun, $1.50 din 'yun, 150 jewels. So, wag daw tanggihan ang grasya. JJ Journey, I don't have kids at all. But aren't you 10, JJ Journey? You said you were 10, Jack Mac. You look good for your age. God bless. Thank you, Jack Mac. Maybe it's because I know to trust in him. Garza, what language are you speaking? We speak in Tagalog. So I always say at the start of the live stream, you'll have to indulge me. I do the live stream in 2 languages. Oh my God, Camille, thank you so much. Ayan, floating heart, ano yan? Oh, that's like 10 jewels. Thank you so much. Pera yan, kaperahan yan, Lady Pandakex. Garza says, yes. So the language, Katyana's World, welcome to the live stream. The language we speak is Tagalog. I am Filipina, like I explained. The Pinay in my name is slang for Filipina, and New York is for New Yorker. I'm sorry. Can you type it on the chat? Hold a sec. Let me just close that. Wala si na AnnggingFe, wala rin si MD. Tagalog or Filipino. Ayan. There, I typed it. Can you please speak English? I'm not trying to start a fight, but I just can't read Spanish. The only language I could speak is English. JJ Journey, I'm sorry. I always say that at the start and periodically throughout the live stream. You'll have to indulge me because I am a Filipina and a New Yorker. So, but you can be assured that if I say something in the language, I will translate in the same way that I tell my people. If I speak in English, they can be assured that I will translate to Tagalog as soon as I finish. The only reason I've been speaking straight English is because there were no Filipinos in the house until around 10 minutes ago. So from here on, if both groups are present, I will do half Tagalog, I will do half English. So let me translate to them. Gusto ko lang pong ipaalala na huwag kayong mag-alala, tatagalogin ko po kapag ako po ay nagsalita sa Ingles. Ayoko yung ganyan na sinasabihan ako na diretso ko. Hindi po pwede kasi mahalaga sa akin yung dalawang klase ng audience, 'di ba? Kung ayaw nila, pwede sila lumabas. Ganun lang 'yon. Ay, thank you for the clapping hand. Another gift. Lady Panda Kex. Wow, may update si Lola. Unfortunately, ang gifting is only available for the United States and Taiwan. So we are told by YouTube that we have gifts to give away. I got 5,000, tapos si Take 5 got 1,000. I think MD got around 3,000. So others can also give. So tonight I already have 92. Yesterday I got around 300 something. There was one evening, one person gave me 2,500 jewels. So that's around $25. So, parang palipad. It's a different kind of palipad. So, they're still starting it off. So, it's not been rolled out to everybody. So, hindi pa lang lahat pwedeng magbigay or tumanggap. Pero nagulat kami. And then, I looked at the website for YouTube. Sinabi nga na it's United States and Taiwan. And you have to have an AdSense account to be able to receive and give. So, igagawa ko nagre-research pa kami. So, we're asking the people who are giving and are able to receive. Kasi yung iba, binibigay lang ni Lolo. So, wala yan. You don't buy. Pag zero ka, that's when you buy. But if you qualify under the parameters of YouTube, YouTube will actually give you, like parang may freebie. Tapos, YouTube has a promo, and I just saw this when I looked it up last night. YouTube is giving extra 50% value up to December 30. So if I receive $1 worth, ang bibigay ni Lolo is $1.50. Pero syempre, babawasan niya ng 30%. Remember, he has a cut. So we end up losing part of the value of the jewels that are given to us because Lolo has to take the 30%. So hindi naman update. Kung gusto niya lumabas siya, 'di ba? Thank you so much, Camila. I really, really appreciate the gift. Lady Pandakex, what about in Singapore? It's not yet being rolled out there. So it's very specific on the YouTube website. Only the Philippines, only the Philippines, I'm sorry, only the United States and Taiwan can do it right now. Garza says, you are malakas. Maraming salamat, Garza. That means thank you so much, Garza. JJ Journey says, okay, thank you. JJ Journey says, you are really smart. Thank you. Camila Flores says, oh my God, I love your nails. You'd be surprised, Camila. The name of the polish is from the Philippines. It's actually OMG. Diba? Binili ko yan sa Watson. I bought this from a store called Watson, which is like, it's like the equivalent, not Sephora. It's like an Ulta or, yeah, kind of like Sephora, but lower grade, like, or a Target for makeup only. So this is the name of the polish, OMG. Thank you. Garza says, you are malakas. You are malakas. Stop it, Garza. Katyana's World. Yeah, that's unfair because here in Nepal, I can't send GCash, but I can only receive. Actually, in the States, GCash has started rolling out an app. So, pwede na. pwede kaming mag-send, pero hindi naman kami ata pwede tumanggap. We can only send. So, it's a little tricky. Pero for this is YouTube. So the jewels are all YouTube. So Camila says, nice. Thank you so much, Camila. So Camila just gave me jewels. Pag ganun na may stickers, like when she sent me that clapping hands, that's like 10. Tapos may equivalency yon sa jewels, and then the jewels have equivalency in money. So unlike super chats, the minimum for super chat or super thanks really is $1, right? For the gifts, it can be parang cents or smaller. So the essence is you're supposed to make ipon, pumapasok yan sa revenue. So kasama yan dun sa $100 threshold. So yun, kahapon sunod-sunod. If you look up and scroll up to my earlier hour, first 5 minutes, somebody like surprised me. Like, right, Garza? Nandiyan pa siya. Garza was the one. JJ Journey. Sorry, I have to leave the live stream because I have to go to sleep. I hope you have a blissful evening, JJ Journey. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you have not yet done so, please give the live stream a thumbs up before leaving. And I hope that you'll be back. Katyana's World, wow, patronizing your own product. Hindi, may kwento yan kasi I got allergic to, there's a story behind it. So, I started having a rash here. Siguro the first 2 years I got here. Parang namumula lang. And I went to a dermatologist. So, they told me that if the allergy manifests in your face, sa mukha mo nakikita, it's something you're touching. Pag sa body, it's something you ate. So parang ganon. So sabi niya, is there anything new that you've done? I said, well, I'm using nail polish from here. So she said, that might be because the nail polish here has formaldehyde. So mula nun, tuwing umuwi ako, I bring home at least 5 to 10 of these, and then 5 to 10 of the colorless. It's also good because the size of the product. Thank you, Carly. Thank you, thank you. Kanina pa yung Carlin. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Keep flooding me. When is my birthday? It's in April, Camilla. And Carlin is still sending. Oh my God. Sabi ko, bawal ang flooding, but you can flood me anytime with that. So, I always buy because first it's cheaper, and then if you buy the American size nail polish, hindi ka pa nangangalahati. Before you finish half of it, what happens is it dries up, kumakapal, diba? So, lagi ako marami niyan. So, I paint my own nails. I have my nails done probably once every 6 weeks. In between, I will paint it. So, kaya marami. I'm vain enough. Ganyan ako kabanidosa. Here's another OMG. That's very nice. I like this too. See? And this is the one that I'm wearing. See? Nice, no? Love the Philippines. Excuse me. Katyana's World. Okay. It makes sense. Thanks for the tips. At saka, how much is one? It's like 45 pesos. It's not even $1. Garza says, if someone gave you $499.99 for, what will happen? I don't know. I'd be very happy. Syempre, $499.99. Oh my God, even $49.99 will make me happy. You know, that will make me happy. Thank you so much. Minsan yung mga ganyan tanong, talagang ibinibigay nila yan. But please, keep warning content creators who get this sort of, some people are trying to agitate. Sabihin nila, we'll give you $200 or $500, just say the N-word. So I tell you, even they will not give you the money. So even if they gave you the money, it's not worth it. Wag nyo ibenta ang puri ninyo. So, hindi, pero maraming ganyan. There are a lot of agitators who do that. And that's sad. If you ask me, that's very sad. But, and I always tell them, we Filipinos are brown people. So we are colored people too. So hindi tayo pwede mang-ape ng ibang hindi puti. Dahil tayo din po ay hindi puti. We are not white either. Carlene, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. My heart is full. You have haven't you run out? You've been doing this for like 2 days now. Maraming ganyan. And yung iba niyan bata, they get it from the games. Garza, what is your favorite sport? I'm not a sporty person, but if you ask me, one sport that I can understand and I can get engaged and excited by is basketball. Because football to me is a bit slow, and I don't like people being tackled. I feel like I'm the one being crushed. So that's what I don't like. But and sometimes you go forward 2 yards, you'll go backwards 4 yards. So it's a very frustrating game for me. I guess yours is football. So yeah, I'm not a very sporty person. I never was. I was one of those boring people who just watched from the bleachers. Camila, what is your favorite movie? Oh, that one I can answer. What Dreams May Come. Do you know the movie? It's one of Robin Williams's films. Which it was one of the first few movies also which engaged a lot of CGI. So I like the concept that he went to hell to find his beloved and save her and bring her to heaven. And along the way, he met his deceased children. He didn't know they were his deceased children because heaven, according to the movie, is what you think of heaven as. If you have a chance to watch it, it's a very beautiful movie. What Dreams May Come. Garza, just watch it. Uh, Mine is football. Garza says, Garza, they read a book and when they slept, they had a dream. Garza says, just stop the dream. He had to wake up. She had to wake up. Katiana's World says, wow, sounds interesting. And this was one of the movies where Robin Williams did not do comedy. So it was straight drama. Ano, parang, di ba, parang it was such a profound sense of love. Sobra niyang love. He committed suicide to go to hell to get her. Thank you, Camille. Camila, thank you again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's my... What's your favorite movie? You asked me, you should tell me yours. That's my rule here. If I answer your question, you should have the same... You should be able to answer the question also. What's your favorite movie? How about you, Garza? What's your favorite movie? And you also, Katiana. Ayan. Para matahimik ako ng yada, kayo naman. Camila, Stranger Things. But Stranger Things is a series. I sort of followed it, I think, the first 3 seasons. And again, there's you have that concept of enduring love, right? Between the mother and the son. She knew that he wasn't dead, that he was just somewhere out there. It's a very good concept, but I sort of like have not been able to follow the later season. So I think I stuck to it up to around the second or the third. I tend to follow series from start to finish unless... What series lost me? Oh, Grey's Anatomy. I gave up on Grey's Anatomy the last 3 years, I think. And how about the rest? Garza, what's your favorite movie? Katiana? Yan, sumagot naman kayo. I have answered the question. So it's hard, no? But I have my favorite movies because that's something that has always stuck with me. When the DVD came, I watched it first on the big screen. So when the DVD came out, I bought it. I still have it. Mine is Jingle Bell Heist. Oh, that's a Christmas robbery movie, right? I haven't watched that. I might look it up. So now you're giving me an idea. I might actually go back and watch the movie now. Karina Charm, dinner po kain. Welcome to the live stream, Karina. Maraming salamat sa pagdaan. So, it's like I keep going back to these things and it's sort of like something that also makes me happy. Another one of my favorites, this one you won't believe. Got to Believe, yung kay Claudine at saka kay Raymart. Not Raymart, I'm sorry. Who's the one who died? I have his phone card. Why don't I remember him? Camila Flores, what is your favorite song? Two for the Road. I get that. And I have Two for the Road and what's the other one? Moon River. So I get that in all its versions. So I have maybe 10 versions of Two for the Road and more versions of Moon River. Garza, but my cousins like watching Kid Danger. Karina Charm, BG po while eating. Maraming salamat. Friends, if you would like to connect with Karina, problem lang, yung naka-blue lang dito ang may bahay. Puro watcher channels yan. Okay lang sila yung nagpapalipad. I have 98 jewels so far. Thank you so much for the jewels, my friends. Pinay, yes, Garza. You, why are you calling me? Have you answered the question? Did you ask? Oh, favorite song. I already answered. Two for the Road and Moon River. Remember YouTube account moderator. Yes. Oh, no, Karina is a natural house. She's trying to grow her house. That's why she is in blue. And who got banned? Yes, I banned him. Is he back? I don't see him. Or you saw him somewhere else? May nagpapanggap na YouTube account moderator daw siya, pero service navigator yung channel. He got banned. He's back? I would have seen. Is he in another channel? Oh, where are you seeing? Is he in your channel? Meron kanina pumasok, your channel is going to be banned after 24 hours in violation of the YouTube content creator policies. Pinuntahan ko yung channel. Siyempre, hindi niya magamit yung YouTube as a name. So, ang nilagay niya, Service Navigator. Created November 25, 2025. So, nananakot siya. Tapos, yung avatar niya, yung YouTube logo. So, akala mo, pag tinignan mo siya, he looks very official. Camila Flores, I'm not really very big on Thanksgiving, Camila. Oh, by the way, you haven't told me where you're chatting from. I just need the state. I don't need the street address. Lulu the one, welcome to the live stream. Lulu, I have news for you. So I went and researched the gifting. Believe it or not, only the United States and Taiwan can do it. So, ang number one requirement is you must be doing vertical live streams and you have to have an AdSense account. So, okay na yung AdSense mo. Kasi kung hindi nakikita yung AdSense mo, hindi ka makakapag-gift. So, Lulu is from Taiwan and is able to give gifts. So, I found the reason. I just got the report. Garza says that he got banned. Garza, is that your account? How come you got the report? Is that your account? Because you wouldn't get the report unless it was your account. Lulu the one says, yes, thank you, host. Actually, gusto ko nga siya screenshot. It actually says it. It's only applicable to the United States and Taiwan. So, I don't know. Taiwan must be special because even the hyping you can do. Garza says, I only have to. Then how did you get the report that he got banned? Are you in the system? Unless you looking at it from the YouTube system. Then you are able to see. I'm glad he got banned because he's going to scare a lot of content creators who don't have the sense of like looking at the channel and trying to see who's behind that kind of a warning. That kind of a warning will send people into a panic. Garza, know this and Victor. I know, but how did you see that he got banned? You got the notification, you said, because of work. So you were able to see. No, I complained, but it was so hard. Camila, yesterday, oh, happy birthday, Camila. Belated happy birthday. How old were you? How old did you turn? I'm sorry, wrong English. How old did you turn? How old did you turn yesterday? I am so tempted to eat my hopya. Bumili ako ng hopya sa Filipino store. At saka, ano pa ba yung, oh, meron pala ako, ginataang, halo-halo. Excuse me, Camila is 11. Oh my goodness. Why? I have a question. How come you have jewels? I got a note from the community. Oh, I don't get those notes. You must belong to a special group. I can imagine because you give away so many jewels. So anyway, so the jewels are a revenue stream that content creators are now all like curious about, at least the content creators I know. So I promised I would research. So Lulu from Taiwan, I found out pwede. Katyana's World, wow, halo-halo. Oo, bumili ako, naka-ubi pa siya, so may ubi-ubi yun. Tapos bumili ako ng ube na engbitin, and then I bought a ube and semada. I'm going to pig out all weekend. Lulu Dawan, palitan na lang tayo, host. Oo nga, di ba, para kumubra. Or kung meron kang, tingnan mo kung meron kang, may ninja ka dun under the same account. Meaning, sub-channel siya nung main. So like Pinay New Yorker or Take 5 are under one email address. Yun, pwede mong ganun ilipat. Ilipat mo dun sa kabila. So, kakarga yun as earnings for the other channel. Garza said, what are you scared of? I think I am scared of dying young. I'm not scared of dying per se. Scared of dying young because my son is just 21 years old and I think he will do great things and I want to be alive when he goes up the stage to accept the awards because he's already accepting awards and he's not even finished with school yet. So I want to be there. We have a standing joke that if he gets nominated to the Oscars or the Emmys, the award giving ceremonies, I will be his plus one. Camila, I love the background. That's actually Grand Central. It's a very beautiful, beautiful place. It's in New York City, and a lot of people get so wowed when they enter it. It's really grand. It's called Grand Central, and it's very, very grand. Katiana's world. Only mothers can understand, diba? So true. It's something that, what you call this? I think that is innate in us, 'di ba? We don't want to predecease our children, but we know that all the more we don't want them to predecease us. Ayaw nating mauna sila sa atin. So it's something that we're so tied to them, 'di ba? So that's as simple as it goes, Garza. I'm basically the type of person who believes that, I can survive anything after everything I've survived in the last 59 years. I think I've gotten strong enough to be able to survive. And I have my faith to keep me going. So, di ba maganda yung may pinanghahawakan. Garza, I'm going on a trip to a water park. Oh my goodness, which water park? December 11. Which water park are you going to? I used to enjoy water parks, but the problem is I get wet, right? And my son used to love water parks. So, I tell him and his dad to go. I'll just guard the things. I'll stay here and guard our stuff. You go into the pool, you go into the wave pool, you go into the lazy river, Yeah. So, hello, Camilla. You still don't want to tell me where you are. Have you gone to the Dells? No, I haven't. Where are the Dells? Where are the Dells? Tell me. I've been to a couple of states. I've been to a few countries. So, and I come from the Philippines. And sometimes going to the Philippines means stopping somewhere. So I usually would stop either in Hong Kong or Korea. Locally, I've been to a few states. But I like where I am because here I'm just another color. So people in New York don't see color because there's just too many of us, totally different from one another. Garza says, I'm going to Kalahari Water Park. That sounds nice. I think there's a Kalahari near us. They have branches, right? They're like the water park version of Great Wolf Lodge. So I hope you enjoy. I'm sure it will be a lot of fun, especially now that it's colder. So it's nice to do water things inside, indoors. Garza, yep. So are you going with your family? I hope that you're all set for it and are ready to have fun, right? I'm just trying to see why am I behind on the laptop, but the chat is on course. Good for you. I used to enjoy doing those things with my son when he was smaller, but he's 21 years old now. So we had a different kind of fun last August. We went to Zion National Park in Utah. And then we hopped on over to the Antelope Canyons in Arizona. Then we went to Bryce Canyon again in Utah, and we stopped in Las Vegas, where I met MBTV USA. Napadaan ako doon, nag-usap, nagkita tuloy kami. Yep, I'm staying there for 2 days, cousin and family. Oh, good for you, because that's something that you really need to do with others. It's not a solo activity, so it's best done with friends or family. Wait, I went to the... Oops. That happens to me. Sometimes I hit send too quickly and I'm not able to finish my sentence. Diba? Hold on a second. OMG. What happened? What happened, Garza? What's with the OMG, my friend? What happened? Tell me, tell me. So anyway, we were talking about the jewels. And si Garza gave me like, I don't know. Sa 98 siguro, I think. Garza, how many did you give me? I think you gave me around, was it 60? Sandali. I'm just trying to check something. I know you gave me a lot. O, diba? Keep it coming. Uh, I went, oh, bruh, oh my God, bruh, I went to Australia. Thing that you say, I can't type it, bug. You went to Australia. Oh, I've been to Australia 3 times. My best friend lives there. So I've been to Sydney 3 times now. Hold on, what happened to my stream? Disappeared. Gabriel, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. You found me again. Thank you for being here. You and Garza are the same. You've been flooding me with gifts. Thank you so much. Yesterday, Gabriel was doing what you were doing, Garza. So thank you so much for visiting and for being here with me today. It's always fun. I've been here since 7 though. So I've been yapping away for 2 hours and a half now. Lulu, the one is waving. Hey, Gabriel, I did some research on the gifting and I found out that for us content creators, at least on YouTube, it only applies to US and Taiwan. And then you have to have an AdSense account to be able to receive and to give. And basically, that you're doing vertical live streaming or participating in vertical live streams. So those without AdSense accounts are not able to do it. Garza says there was one that gave you 200. Yes. I don't really see the tally until maybe 2 days after. So it's not even like shown on my YouTube studio right away. So I can see it also if I do a replay. But sometimes like when you guys flood, I have to count each one, which I don't mind. So I just let it stay until YouTube actually tallies it properly. So thank you, thank you. Very happy that you are all back. So yes, we are researching and then Care Bear, oh, it's not Care Bear. Why do I keep saying Care Bear? Steve was here. So Steve also does a lot of testing for Google. So he gets a lot of them free, sort of like to also fan out. So we had an interesting discussion about it earlier. He gave me 2,500 one night. He tried to give me 5,000, but I think there's a cap. YouTube has a cap. Um, Camila says, well, it's not really nowhere, but it's a big place. It's in Rockford. Camila, where is in Rockford? You have to educate me because I'm not very good with the geography here in the United States. I've been here 25 years, but basically just New York, I think. Garza says, why do Sundays and Friday live stream? I do Sunday because that's Monday in the Philippines. So it's not the Sunday here. And then I do Friday because I don't have to worry about waking up early tomorrow. So I can keep on and on for as long as I can talk. Because during weekdays, I sort of have to take care of the schedule, be wary of the scheduling because I do have to wake up early the next day. Lulu says, stay listening, host Garza, but not Saturday. Saturday, there's just too many other live streams happening, or maybe there are not enough people. So for one, Filipinos tend to go to church. Camila, thank you for the 100 again. A lot of people are going about their Sunday business, going to church, doing family stuff. So there's less, I don't know if there's less of an audience or there's just too many live streams on. So in my experience, the first 4 months, Saturdays were not really good. Fridays are okay, but sometimes there's a lot of people who try to agitate and they come in groups. So there's more than one, two, three, four of them. And Sundays are good because that's the Monday in the Philippines. Most people take a break somewhere during the week. I have one live streamer who doesn't live stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So he's really online only Monday to Thursday. It's a good schedule for me. I can keep it right now. So I just also need the Saturday break. Sometimes it's also hard, like especially if there's not a lot of people coming in, or sometimes there it will be zero. We think that there's zero out there. So and you're not talking to anybody, so that's effort. So for the longest time, so I was a content creator for 3 years already. I was doing live streams, but they were silent live streams, and you would never see me until 6 months ago. So I finally said, okay, let me try. Let's do this. I did 2 hours, and I was surprised. I could actually talk for 2 hours. Akala ko hindi ko kakayanin. I thought I wouldn't be able to do it. And I've been doing it ever since. And sometimes people would ask me to stay longer, and especially on Fridays. So there was a time I was live streaming until 2 a.m. Because everybody was saying it's the weekend. We can keep talking. That was fun though. So I enjoyed that. So the thing that keeps me going with the live streaming is I sort of find a release here. So it's my way of unwinding. Hi Garza, welcome back. So yes, this is usually how I try to unwind. So that's the reason why I don't like controversial topics. I don't like it when people fight. There was a time two friends, two people, two content creators I actually knew started fighting about a topic about the Philippines. There's government, there are politicians who are fighting. So I had to say, children, please, no fighting. So I try to control that early on. So I won't even I have my own opinions, but I don't this is not the forum for it. Here we're just talking, we're having fun, we're getting to know each other, we're trying to what do you call this? We're trying to relax. We're just trying to have a good conversation, right? So I don't like it when people try to agitate or when people try to be disrespectful. If I cannot get them to leave, I will boot them out. So there was one earlier and he just walked away. I didn't even have to put him out. So that's fine. I mean, unless it's totally disrespectful, then I won't even argue or ask them to leave. I will just break up with them permanently, like I say. So anyway, Garza says, that happens to when I was that school teacher told us name a country that you like, but some poem. What about the poem? But some people is Spanish. So what country did you name that you like? Excuse me. Of course, if you ask me, well, my heart is in the Philippines, but my favorite country of all is France. I've been there twice. So I really love the country. I haven't been back though in, I'd say, 20 years. So it would be nice. I tried, but it just didn't work out. I tried to plan a trip this year. It didn't work out. Garza, then a fight breaks out. See, there are questions that are actually supposed to be avoided. So that's why when I ask people where they come from, it's because if I guess, so for example, the name is a certain way. For example, between India and Pakistan, they're not in good terms. So if I mistake, but their names are sort of like in the same vein. So if I ask somebody from India if he's from Pakistan, or somebody from Pakistan if he's from India, I will get in trouble because they don't like each other. They sort of have a disagreement between them. That's why I always ask, where are you from? I tried telling them. Camila says, I got to go. Good day. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Camila. I hope you'll keep watching and that you'll come back. I'm always here Sunday to Friday. You have a great evening and I hope that you have a good weekend. Take care. Garza says, sit down, but you tried to tell them to go sit down, but one hit my friend's nose. Oh, that's not good. When people get physical, that's really not good. That's not the way to go. I think there are other ways to settle differences with people, right? You can talk. But me, I tend to get emotional sometimes. So when I get very emotional, I just tell people, let's not talk now. Let's talk later. Because I don't like to talk to people when my emotion my emotional IQ is not that good. So I'm old enough to know when that is. So I try to avoid um, fighting with people head on. So yeah, excuse me. Age will teach you that. I hope they did not hit you. Kung nandyan po si Maria at si Michi, ito po yung nail polish na sinabi niyong gusto niyo sa akin kuko. Natatawa lang ako. Yeah, so I hope that your friend is better and I hope that they're okay. Lulu is just in the house. Maraming salamat, Lulu, at sana talaga pinagdarasal kong maayos ang iyong aayusin. But just to let you know, Lulu, so for example, pakita ko sa yung YouTube studio ni Take 5. So, sa watch page ad, so it's still showing, usually sa Pinay New Yorker, I can see the dollar sign. So wait, ayan. I can see the dollar sign. Meron dyan. Pero sa Take 5, 1 week pa lang. So it's been monetized 7 days. Hindi ko pa siya nakikita. Nakikita ko lang siya sa watch page ads. So my estimated revenue for the first 7 days is 612, which is not fantastic, but I mean, I'm proud kumita siya ng miski ganon. So that's still sort of like an estimate. Tapos medyo mataas yung clicks per mil niya, 865. So that's good. So anyway, may sumampa ng 1,000, so that's good. That's the playback-based cost for every 1,000K views. So I think aayos din yan eventually. So kung hindi mo pa nakikita, don't panic. I think it's just an adjustment depending on the date of your monetization. And like I said, kung nakikita mo yung gifts, that means okay na yung AdSense mo. Kailangan lang i-connect. And also, kailangan mo i-trigger yung watch page ads. So like, these are not automatic. So itong mga earning streams na to, kailangan mo siyang i-click. You need to agree. And then you need to choose it. Okay? So hindi automatic yan. Kailangan mo siyang piliin. Kasi doon sa 3,000 at saka at the 3,000 watch hours at saka dun sa 500 subs, ang option mo lang was gifts, supers, at saka members, di ba? I don't do membership kasi. So, hindi pa siya nakaklik sa akin, di ba? And yung shopping, I think, does not turn on until later. So, I haven't chosen this. Ang pinili ko lang na revenue streams is gifts, supers, brand connect, player for education, at saka yun. At saka yung watch page ads. So, misking watch page ads, kailangan piliin mo. Garza, good night. I hope you have a great evening, Garza. And thank you again for all the gifts you surprised me with today. My heart is full. Again, I am very happy. I'm one very happy content creator tonight for the early evening surprise. Umpisa pa lang, first 2 minutes, binigyan niya ako agad. Tapos sunod. Maraming salamat. That's how we say thank you very much in Filipino. Camila, welcome to the live stream. I thought you were going to sleep. Does your mom know you're here? I don't want to get in trouble with your mothers, okay? Welcome to the live stream, like I said. Garza is saying good night. I hope that you will be back. Please do subscribe so that I can see you again. That would be nice. And thank you for the generosity right and left from Camila, from Garza. And Gabriel said hello and then disappeared. Gabriel was the one doing the Santa Claus bit yesterday. May palipad pa yan, tapos nagpa-ulan ng sangdamakmak na jewels. 99 jewels now. Oh my God. Nasa ano na rin yan. Maganda ng... That's not a bad deal, right? And I saw that YouTube is paying plus 50% value for the conversion. Camila says, I am back. Oh my goodness, another high five. Thank you. Oy, that was a lot. Because that's like 50 jewels. Thank you so much. Again, we are all trying to get to know the jewel business better. So, marami akong tinanong today, Lulu. And they're looking at it from a different perspective kasi hindi sila content creators pero nabigyan sila ng mga jewels by Google for one reason or the other. So ako nagulat ako, I have one channel actually. Thank you so much, Camila. I have one channel that has not been doing anything but for some reason was given 300 jewels. So I don't know what the connection is again. I'm trying to figure it out. Karina Charm is back. Welcome to the live stream again, Karina. By the way, if you look at, wala pa, hindi pa activated ng AdSense mo. So, wala pa yung jewels sa'yo. So, that's what we have been talking about. It's an additional revenue stream. Maraming palipad kasi for the last couple of days, even last week and the week before. So, curious kami lahat. Si MD168 and I both found it. And then si MBTV USA 1974 also discovered she had. So you can give that away, pero hindi mo pwede kubrahin. So you have to sort of like give it out. So Lulu, my advice to you is yung support ni Lulu ang bigyan mo ng jewels. Papasok pa rin sa AdSense mo yon kasi kung isang account lang if it's under the same umbrella account. Oh my goodness, MBTV USA 1974. Happy Friday. Ano nangyari sa'yo? Inaantay kita kanina. Ang daming naghahanap sa'yo. What happened? Nakahabal. Naka-live ka ba? Oh my goodness. Tamo? Kung sino-sino nakikita ko dito, hindi kita. Si 168 pala naka-live. So maraming pumasok. Ayan, nagpalipad na naman sila ng mga jewels. And I didn't, what you call this? Marami ako natanong sa kanila. Hold on. 1974. Tapos nagbasa ako yesterday. So apparently US and Taiwan lang pala yan. Ay, wala kang ano. Oh my goodness, naki-Black Friday sila. You know, sometimes Cyber Monday is better. So, bumalik kayo ng Cyber Monday or sa Cyber Monday, online naman. Or kaya yung mga isosole. So, that's good. Lulu Dawan, host, baka pwede pa check ang YT Studio kasi di nag-open pa. Pwede po check ang YT Studio kasi di nag-open pa. What do you mean, Lulu? Dapat nabubuksan mo siya, but you need the YT Studio app separate. Makahiwalay yun, MB2 TV USA. Kahapon naman, Thanksgiving. Oo nga. Maraming ganap. Ako naman today, my son and I went out with a girlfriend for lunch. Diyos ko, hanggang dito, busog na busog pa ako. Punta kami Filipino restaurant. So, there were a couple, nagbasa ako. So, yun nga, I found out, it's USA and Taiwan, tapos you need an AdSense account. So, meron ka talaga kasi buhay ang AdSense mo. And it has to do with the vertical live stream. Excuse me. Tapos you can only give and receive with the people who actually also have an activated AdSense. So, that's why si MD168 ako. Lulu is in Taiwan, so meron siya. So, that's something. Lulu, ang YT Studio, kailangan kung hindi nag-o-open sa'yo, i-delete mo yung app, tapos i-download mo ulit. Tapos mag-log on ka using, kailangan mo mag-log on separate. So, hindi yan mag-on kasabay nung YT. Hiwalay na app yan. So, you really have to look for the separate app. Iba yung YT Studio sa YouTube. So, hindi mo mabubuksan. Unlike sa desktop, di ba? Mabubuksan mo yung YT Studio sama ng isang browser. Sa telepono, magkahiwalay na app yan. So, kailangan mo siya pareho i-download. Dapat mabuksan mo yun kasi hindi mo makikita yung options for earning. Because I was explaining, ang earning options, di ba nung tayo nag-monetize MB, yung panahon na yon, pag na-monetize ka, automatic lahat ng revenue streams, pasok ka. Doon sa bagong monetization, and I found this out with Take 5 NYC, kailangan piliin mo. So, doon sa 3,000 watch hours and 500 subs, ang options lang were membership, gifts, tapos, yun lang. Tapos, ang shopping nga, hindi pa naka-open So, doon sa 4,000 at saka 1,000 subs, doon lang nag-open yung watch page ads. At saka, earnings yun from shorts feed, di ba, and long form. You need to actually trigger it. Hindi na siya automatic. Kailangan mag-agree ka, kailangan i-check mo siya. So, iba yung sistema this time So, it's a little more confusing, I think, for especially new ones. Kasi nung Pinay New Yorker, wala kaming two-step. So, isang monetization at 4,000 watch hours. at saka 1,000 subs. So, yun. So, maraming salamat. Kanina pa ako dito, malapit na ako mag-goodbye. Maraming salamat sa pagod na pagod mag-shopping na MBTV USA naki-Black Friday pala. Oo nga, ano? Kaya siya naki-Black Friday kasi it is shopping day. Hindi ko nga naisip na yan. My son woke up late. Tapos sabi ko, halika. Gusto nilang pumunta doon sa isang Filipino restaurant na parang, sabi ko kung gagastos din lang naman, ako naman maglilibre. And I know we would spend. But if we're going to spend money, let's either go to the Japanese buffet. Meron sushi buffet dito na medyo sosyalan. Kaya lang, sarado siya ng 3 to 5. So that was out. Sabi ko, if we're going Filipino, let's go to the Filipino restaurants in Woodside. There's an area here with a lot of Filipino restaurants. So parang, we call it parang Little Manila in Queens, but dadayuhin. So we went there. Oh my God, I ate a lot. And I have a lot of food in my fridge right now. Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry, I got a notification again. So yan. So yun nga, I think a lot of the other people are still not aware of the jewels. So si Care Bear Steve, how come I keep saying Care Bear Steve? Steve, who gave me 2,500 jewels last week. Umikot daw siya, naka 50 live streams daw siya, walang may alam tungkol dun sa jewels. So, that's something new, and they're trying to push it out nga. Tinitingnan nila, kasi meron pala silang tinatapatan sa TikTok. So, ang TikTok, meron din palang parang ganyan. So, they're trying to roll this out, hoping to encourage more people to use and give it para mas maraming ganansya. So, yun ang explanation niya. And siya, binibigyan din siya ni Lolo. He's a beta tester. So, he tests programs for Google. Hindi siya YouTube lang. Google siya talaga. So, sabi ko, bigay lang ng bigay. Hindi ko aawatin, bigay lang ng bigay. Pati yung mga bata. Kaya nga hindi ko pinipigil yung mga bata. For some reason, the kids have a lot of jewels. And they keep giving it away. Keep it coming. Kasi hindi mo pwedeng kubrahin. You really have to give it away. Because you cannot encash it yourself or it doesn't go into your coffers. You have to give it to another person for it to become revenue. And a lot of them don't know that also. So, kanina ini-explain ko dun sa mga may jewels na you should give that to the content creators or your choice of recipient because that translates into revenue for us. Luludawan, MBTV says, kinig lang habang kumakain ng biko, ininggit pa ako. Ininggit pa daw ako. So, yun. So, kunwari si MB Smart at saka si MB Simple, I hope nasa isang account lang siya, meaning sub-channel siya ni MB Smart TV MB TV USA. Kasi kung ganon, pwede mo ilipat dun sa ibang account yung jewels. Check mo rin, kasi they might have their own. So, si Simple might have, kasi like sa akin, si Pinay New Yorkers at saka si Take 5, they're two separate accounts under one. Kumbaga isang email lang sila nakarehistro, pero dalawang channel, 'di ba? Pwede kong i-switch, pwede ibigay ni Take 5 kay Pinay, pwede magbigay si Pinay kay Take 5. Pasok pa rin sa isang AdSense. So parang ganon. Ha ha ha. MBTV, no, they are separate account. Well, then you can na lang. Kung akong gagawin ko pa rin, kung parehong may jewels, i-exchange mo lang. So that means may payment account na nakakabit dun sa second account mo. Either nagpapalipad ka from there or tumatanggap ka ng palipad doon. So, I find that strange though. Kasi parang ang sinasabi niya, kailangan may valid AdSense account. So, again, ako'y naguguluhan. Pero, sige lang, keep it coming. Sabi ko, di ba, I have a rule in the live stream, no flooding. Sinusunod-sunod nila. Sabi ko, kung ganyang flooding, keep it coming. MBTV USA, di naman creator si Smart eh. Hindi. May channel ako na ganyan. Pero may channel siya, kahit na hindi siya creator, di ba? Kasi kaya nga siya nakakapasok eh. Kasi, kumbaga, existing YouTube user siya. So, baka because I don't know, I can't say for sure. Kasi ang weird sa akin, meron akong isang channel, hindi siya money pero it had 300 jewels. Siyempre, binigay ko sa akin. Siyempre, 'di ba, binigay ko kay Pinay New Yorker kasi ibang account eh. So, totally separate, pati yung email, magkahiwalay. Sabi ko, ba't bigla chinek ko tuloy lahat isa-isa. Walang iba, siya lang ang meron. So, I'm surprised. I don't know why. Yeah, wait, you know what? I need to check also. Apat kasi yung nakakabit kay, kay Pinay New Yorker. Tingnan ko yung isa. Yung isa is totally non-existent. So, I'm sure wala ito. Sandali. Yung isa nag-live stream na to, let's see. Dali, papasok ko dito. Tingnan natin kung lumabas. Oo nga pala, tinanggal ko yung... I had to have an app update on one of my phones, so I had to take off YouTube. Sandali. Hay nako, mga para-paraan. Para lang... just to find what we can do and how we can earn. Hold on. I need to switch accounts. Lilipat tayo sa... No, I need to switch account. Lipat tayo dun sa aking... Dali. Meron akong isang account na 80 subs. Let's see. And then I need... Papasok ko siya dito. I have to bring it in here to find out if it has jewels.
I have to bring it in here.
Yes! Wait, let me see. Baka zero. Because sometimes meron nung gifting. Oh, yes! 80 subs. Tapos, this has live streamed like twice. It has 1,100 jewels. Si Take 5 has, hold on. So, kung parehong account, I think, kasi may AdSense siya. So, this other one is, parang hindi ko to pinapublicize dahil hindi ko pa sigurado na momoni ko siya. Pero may 80 subs na siya. Tapos, mga siguro 4 or 10, between 4 to 10 watch hours. Hold on. Si Take 5, if I bring it in, it will show me how many jewels we have. And si Take 5 the same, 1160. Okay. Tapos sabi sa akin nung isang pumasok, every week daw yan nagbibigay si Lolo. So you should check kung nadagdagan yung stash nyo every week. So parang weekly pala. So I don't know. Again, we're all learning here. Apparently, like I said, merong gustong tapatan si YT kay TikTok. So, pagka daw nag-hit ito, they will roll it out everywhere. So, for now, it's only in the US and Taiwan. Pita Melark. Hi again, Pita. Welcome to the live stream. Lulu the one. Saan makita host? Alin ang tinatanong mo, Lulu? YT Studio or yung Jewels? MT Clements, welcome to the live stream. Where are you chatting from? Hold on, MT. I am chatting from New York City. I'm not asking for a street address, just the state would be good. What's your channel? Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the live stream. I'm live streaming from New York City. Anong tanong, Lulu? Alin ang saan makita? Yung jewels? Eto na naman tayo. Yung jewels. Okay, so nakabukas yung live stream mo, 'di ba? Nakikita mo yung dollar sign, it should be here. 'Di ba? May dollar sign dito sa kanto. Sa tabi noon dapat may umiikot na gift. Okay, wait, I'll show you. 'Di ba? It's here. Okay, wait. Ayan. 'Di ba nakikita mo? Ayan, no? Ayan yung dollar sign, right? There's a gift icon here. Ayan yung jewels. Pag binuksan mo yan, it will show you, hold on. Ayan, makikita mo yung, ayan yung balance mo. That's your balance. Sometimes that's zero. At saka ito yung mga pwede mo ipamigay. These are the things you can give away as gifts. So, sometimes that's zero. But if you are a content creator, you have an AdSense account, and you've been doing vertical live streams, you should have a balance. So, mine is 1160. So, that means I can give away 1,160 based on the different things that can be given away. So, for example, there's a pumpkin that's 400 jewels. So, pwede ko ipamigay yon as a pumpkin. So, yung mga namimigay ng mga bata, I don't know, they give it away differently. So, I can't understand how they are seeing it. Iba yung tingin nila. Christopher Bell, GGR, is it hard to be a YouTuber? Yes. But if you like it, it's okay, right? I mean, I think you have to like it to be able to enjoy it. But otherwise, it's a very humbling experience because it takes work to gather the 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 subscribers. So I just did it for a second channel, and it was not any easier than the first time. So this one I did 3 years ago. I started on this channel 3 years ago, but I only started live streaming the last 6 months. So I create videos about New York, and on the other channel, it's a shorter New York channel also. Are you planning to be a content creator, Christopher? How many trolls do you get on a daily basis? Average of 2 to 3. Are you one? I hope not. Average of 2 to 3. So I've also been more careful reading out messages and names. They get very creative. Also, I was at one time or another a victim of being naive enough to read the entire message without actually looking at it, and I put my foot in my mouth. Somebody got me to say the N word. When that happens, I usually have to edit the live stream. So it's additional work and it affects the original live stream. So it's not something I like. I would usually give them a warning, or but if it's like they drop something very disrespectful or lewd, I boot them out. I tell them we are breaking up permanently. Why do you ask, Christopher Bell? But you're welcome here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for asking. Yan. So, Lulu, nakita mo, anong balance mo? So, yan, pwede mo yan ipamigay, wala yung charge. So, sabi nga, magre-recharge daw yan. So, I don't know if the numbers will change. My guess is on Monday. So, I didn't pay attention. So, excuse me. Tingnan ko. Let me just go to MD168 as Pinay New Yorker. So, let's see. Kasi makikita. Excuse me. I know she's live. So, I will be able to see kung ano yung balance ni Pinay New Yorker. Although, I've been using it, so... let me switch. No, I need to switch. Parang, okay. I saw she's live eh. So, pag pumasok ako sa kanya, makikita ko kung ano yung balance ko. Subscriptions. Si MB hindi naka-on. Stop. So, if I go into MD's live stream, diba? Oh, but the balance ni Pinay New Yorker is also 1160. So, that might be the weekly. Ang guess ko, that's the weekly allowance per channel. Because all the accounts I've looked at are 1160. So, you should have at least 1160 in your account. MB, tingnan mo yung sayo. Yours might be bigger kasi I don't think you've been giving it away. So, again, be careful giving it away. I would give it away to an account na pwede mong kubrahin. Mahirap kasi yung exchange eh. If you do an exchange, you're losing out on the 30%, and sometimes you cannot give exactly the same value. So, you have to study that. So, that's something new. So, apparently, yun nga daw ang press release. They're trying to see if it will click. If it clicks, they will roll it out. And according to the website of Lolo itself, there's a parang a promo up to the end of the year. They will give 1.5 the value. So, kung meron kang $1 worth of jewels na natanggap, you will actually be paid out $1.50. Up to the end of the year. So the promo is existing up to the end of the year, but of course, Lolo will get the 30%. So at least back to $1 ka. Yung bawas, whatever they took from you will come back. So I think that's the purpose of that additional 50, I think. So, yun ang latest. And people are also trying to find out nga what are the things you do that will give you more besides buying. So, yung mga zero, those who have zero jewels, you can actually buy. I don't advise. Why will you buy if it's free, diba? Lalo na sa ating content creators, kung libre naman, bakit pa tayo bibili? Okay, friends, I have to say goodbye now. I have hit the third hour mark, and I'd really like to do a few things before the evening ends. I thank you for joining me. I hope that those of you who are new here will subscribe to the live stream. I am not here tomorrow, but I shall be back on Sunday. So welcome again to everybody, and thank you to those who were very generous. First 2 minutes ko may nagpalipad ng jewels. I'm ending the night with 149 jewels in my stash. Thank you so much. Again, we are grateful as content creators for the appreciation that our listeners and watchers are showing us via the jewels, the super chats, and even just the plain acknowledgement of them being in our live streams. That's a big deal. So malaking bagay po sa atin yan. Sana magkita-kita tayo ulit on Sunday. I hope that I will see you again on Sunday. Take 5 NYC might be live tomorrow. I am not sure. I am still trying to stick to doing my live streams here as Pinay New Yorker. Thank you so much, and you all have a great evening.